Yeah, ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
What's good, my people? This is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios. The number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Ghetto Cafe. Greatest chat in the whole wide world. Let's go, man. What they know about this? It's just us, man. Ain't the big three, it's just us. Ain't the big three, it's just the big us, man. Hey, man, don't be hating on AI Rios, man. Everything in that intro is tactful and for a reason. Come on, Dogface. And Dogface, where you was at yesterday, man? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where you was at, Dogface? I'm on you. What's happening? Where you was at yesterday? Talking about, oh, the end must be near because we going 2 days in a row. Well, we feeling good over here, man. We feeling good. We doing good, feeling good. All the great things happening. But before we get started, before we start talking mess and getting into all that, let's thank God for another day. Waking up, opportunity to be a blessing in somebody else's life, to go out here and be great. Every day is a blessing. We can never forget that. Remember, we say that every morning. Another great day to have a great day, like the great LS used to say. Every day we wake up is a blessing. So I want to say God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God. In Jesus' name, amen. Whatever your ideology is, whatever your beliefs are, more power to you. All love to your family, to your friends, in your direction. Prayers of strength, healing, and love your direction. But me, I'm doing me. I'm happy with what I got going on. I'm happy my people is here in the Ghetto Cafe. You already know this is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, let's go. Let me get my TV right. Let me get my stuff right, man. Let me get my things going on. In Jesus' name. I thought Dogface was mad at me yesterday. He didn't come into the Ghetto Cafe yesterday because he was mad at me because I missed our files on Friday. But I was getting the car Friday, Dogface. I had to get a car. I had to get a car Friday. And you would respect that because you know how that is, going into the dealership late and the dealer salesman, doing their job, but it takes a process with the finances, financial department, whatever it is. That shit took long. I didn't get out of there till 11, but got a car. But you will respect that, Dogface. So you don't got to be mad at me. You didn't have to blackball me yesterday. You didn't have to boycott the show yesterday, man. But everybody out there, let me think about it. I love this cup. Everybody out there, I love this coffee mug. Let me think about it. Get your coffee, get your tea, get your smoothie, get your power drink, get your juice, whatever it is what you do in the morning, putting that in the air, whatever it is. It's Tuesday. The weekend is not very close. Got a few more days to be close to the weekend. But we here, man. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. I'm feeling good. My energy is up. Y'all energy is up. I see you, Cam 60s, rock with me. Haitian Frankie, I see you up in here. Corey G, about to check. Yeah, Master Lee, Sunshine Baby, Walk the Walk, Grip Dog. Everybody up in here, man. True Fat God. Let's go, man. Today's message, though, and let me tell you, it's very relevant to what I got going on and what's happening with me. Dogface has been telling me, GFS has been telling me, man, I don't care how you feeling, what's going on. Cristiano Carranzo, let's go. Dude, Christian Carranzo, I've been putting, the message of the day has been what's been on my heart, what's been on my mind. And I've been having relevant topics that go with the title and the description of the video. And today's topic is, man, just because you're tired don't mean it's over. Life don't stop just because you're tired. And that's a message that I need to consume and really live out because Dogface has been telling me, like, man, just come on in the morning. It doesn't matter how long. Just come with your message, talk to the people. A lot of us need it. A lot of us need a positive outlook. We need something, just anything. Just come and chop it up with us real quick. And that's what I'm doing. You can't sleep. Just because you sleeping doesn't mean the op is not active. When you down doesn't mean the op is down. Just because you tired don't mean the wheels on the bus stop, man. The wheels on the bus keep rolling, man. And we have to be aware and conscious of that shit. You got to put in double time. You trying to do some good shit, you trying to be positive, you got to put in double time. You got to put in double time. You got to outwork the enemy. And that's what we got to do. We can't look at being tired as like a time to take a break. Like, okay, I'm take a break. No, shit gets done when you're tired. Just because you're broken doesn't mean you can't build. That's another message. Just because you're broken doesn't mean you can't build. Yeah, I'm hurt, I'm in pain, but that doesn't mean I have to stop building what I'm building. You may have broke a finger or broke this arm. That doesn't stop shit. Keep going. You might be slowed down a little bit, but the mission still continues. It's about the mission. So tired don't end nothing. Tired don't mean it's the end. Life doesn't stop when you're tired. It keeps moving with or without your permission. Life keeps going with or without your permission. If God didn't bless us to have another day this morning, this is the real blessing. If God didn't bless us to have another morning, what would happen in the world? What would happen? It would continue to go. It would continue to happen. Everything is still in motion. Life ain't stopping because you pass away. Life ain't stopping because you laying in the bed late. That's all that's happening is everything is catching up. All the ground that you made, all the groundwork, all the forward motion, all the progress that you made, everybody's catching up now. Stuff is catching up. That's like being in the middle of a race and you get in the lead and you get up there, you're like, dusted. And you get up there and you're like, damn, I'm tired. Tired, boss. But what's everybody else doing? They still running the race. You got a lot of work left. Don't forget, just because you're tired don't mean they ain't outworking you. I can't remember what Bob Marley said, but they asked him if he wanted to perform because he had been shot or something happened to him. He was like, yeah, I'm performing. They're like, don't go out there, man. It's not good. It's not good energy. But he said, evil is not sleep. Negative does not take a break. Negative does not take a day off. Evil doesn't take a day off. So why am I going to take a day off? And I know I got to outwork evil. That's why we have to remember every tough moment shall pass. Every tough moment eventually passes. We have to remember that. Every tough moment eventually passes. But also every success, every high, every great feeling, that also passes. But we have to remain calm and remember that life is forever moving forward. Things are going to be thrown your way. Shit don't get easy. If you ain't tired, you ain't working hard also. If you ain't tired, you ain't working hard. Every tough moment eventually passes, but more moments will come, good and bad. Your job isn't to run from them. Your job is to grow through them. Your job isn't to run from the moments, it's to grow from every moment you go through, good or bad. How did it build me up? How did I get stronger? Why did I get stronger from this? What did this teach me? What am I taking into the next chapter in life? It's all I hate to keep bringing up relationships, but it's like a relationship. You take from a relationship more knowledge about what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with. Like, okay, this is what I'll do in my next relationship. You'll be stronger in your next relationship from the trials and tribulations of your past relationship. You have a standard. You'll know what you're looking for in the next relationship. Only way you know that is because what you went through in your last. Don't worry about a thing. Where is this? Let me think about it. Let me overthink about it. Don't overwork your pace. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But just because you're tired doesn't mean it's the end. It's not over. Like, when was a time when you were tired, you thought you were tired? You thought you had enough. You thought you could take no more. Like, yeah, I'm at my end. Like, this is it. But then you proved to yourself that you could do more. But your mind was telling you that you was done a long time ago. Like, you can't do no more. You done. but you pushed through. Your willpower pushed through and you got to the other side and you did a ton of more work. Like, damn, I am capable of doing more than what I thought I can do. Your mind will try to shut you down. Yeah, you tired, man. Yeah, you tired. That's you did way more than you've ever done. Yeah, let's take a rest. Nah, man. And I told y'all, each trial y'all face is like your gym. It's your spiritual weight room. Your spiritual weight room. You just getting stronger. You just working out. Your spirit is just working out, getting stronger. Like, I won't be denied. I won't be denied. I did that before. Now I'm on the next level. We were talking about that the other day. You've been training through the pain, lifting through loss, gaining wisdom through failure. You gain wisdom through failure. You've been lifting through the loss. And every single challenge that is built, every single challenge has built a stronger you, more grounded and more focused you. Dog face. But ain't that real? Every single challenge built a stronger you, a more grounded and a more focused you. Because now you understand who you are more. Now you know who you are. That's how you find out who you are and what you're willing to do and what you can't put up with, by challenging yourself. That's how you find out who you are. You find out who you are in tough times. You find out who you are in moments of need. Some will get desperate and act out and do a desperate act, but those that are solid will remain calm and remain who they are and not sacrifice who they are for some outcome. Now I'm gonna put the hard work in. I'm gonna do the hard work. I'm not gonna take the easy route and sacrifice and compromise who I am. Hey, it's a part of life, dogface. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward. Absolutely, but sometimes you do take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. It's our job to continue to overcome and persevere. I think that's what you're trying to say. Persevere, not preserve. Persevere. Yes. It's okay. But as long as you're paying attention to what's going on. Like, okay, hold on. Let me assess the situation. Let me address the situation. And let me adjust to the situation. After I've done those, the triple A's, Coffee with Rios, triple A's. Assess, address, and adjust. So you've built yourself stronger. You've built yourself up through the adversity that you've been through. Yeah, you could take 1 step forward and take 2 steps back, but it's easier because the 2 steps back that you took, you already know what it takes to go to the next step. You already did it, but you just fell back a little bit. Oh, I know how to do this. I'll get right back to where I was at. I can do that. I understand it. So you build yourself up so that when the next storm comes, and it will, you build yourself up, and when the next storm comes, and it will, you won't fold. You won't fold with that next storm. You'll face it with what you learned from the last experience. Storms is coming. Storms will come, but what comes after the storm? Sunshine. Beautiful day. You have a storm, bad weather. After the bad weather, there's a beautiful day. Sunshine, rainbows, all that cool shit. Tired isn't the end. Tired is the test. It's the test of your willpower. It's a test of your willpower. Tired's not the end. It's the test of your willpower. Are you exhausted? Can you not? Have you worked to your bones? Have you worked to where you can't do nothing? No. My kids, I tell my kids, they be like, I'm hungry. I'm like, you ain't never been hungry a day in your life. Because you want to eat this peanut butter and jelly sandwich? I don't like peanut butter. Yeah, you ain't hungry. Your ass is not hungry. Yeah, look at Rap World, tardy dude in the building. Damn, Breeze, how you take 35,000 steps? What the hell was you doing yesterday? 35,000 steps. Jesus Christ, you walked a goddamn marathon? Sunshine baby, what's up? Yeah, man. That's dope. Discord be therapy. The people in there holding you accountable, talking to you, whatever it is. I don't be in a Discord like that, but I kind of be wanting for you guys to have your thing. Dollface says he appreciates Discord. Have been great therapy for me. Sizzle, Sunshine Baby, Balenci, Aziz, Mouse, and yes, believe it or not, even Easy Money. Man, everybody's got something to offer. Everybody's got something to offer. They may offer up something you needed to hear on accident. Somebody you can't stand may offer up a dime, a gem on accident. Didn't even know that they was helping you. Yeah, I'm taking that to the bank. Thank you. You didn't mean for it to have the effect that it had on me, but it did. I'm taking that to the bank. Yeah, therapy comes from all types of different kind of people. Come from the least expected spot, a least expected place. You know what? No, I'm doing the wrong one. That's why. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Enemy might drop a dime. Someone you don't even like might drop a dime, gem that you can use for the rest of your life. Everybody has something to offer. Everybody. Every single person on this earth has something to offer to better us that we can use, that we can put in our tool bag, our Batman belt, our tool belt, whatever that shit is called. It's been a while, but gotta be there for each other too. Sunshine Baby, it's been a while since you've been in the Discord. You my mod in the Discord. Standing room. Yes. So standing room says, have you worked till your eyes go white and you're lightheaded? I've worked until my eyes couldn't focus. I worked so long at SpaceX one time and was working so hard at SpaceX that my eyes couldn't even go into focus. Like how a camera lens focuses in and you see clearly, my eye kept going like this, both at different times. One eye was trying to focus and the other one was trying to focus at different times for a whole night. Driving home, I'm like, you know how you try to blink and rub your eyes to get it to focus? I worked to where my eyes stopped working. And I was like, that was a moment where I was like, God, dog, imagine if I could put in that kind of work and that kind of time into myself and into my family and into God. If I put that kind of work in for God and not for somebody slaving and working for them, even though I'm thankful for everything I learned at SpaceX, but it just puts things into perspective. If you could work so hard to where your eyes stop focusing on both sides at different times, sacrifice my left ear, being inside of the tank and somebody had a rivet gun, hit the rivet gun, didn't call out that they was using the rivet gun while I was inside the tank. Boom, 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 boom. Left ear, boom, done. Lost balance, all kinds of shit. Yeah, I've worked that hard. But am I working that hard for myself? Am I working that hard for y'all? Am I working so hard for y'all that I'm losing focus in my eyes? Nope. And that's where I need to readjust. Tired ain't the end. That's the kind of work I need to put in. Hold on, my bad, y'all. So are you ready for the next storm in your life? And so Bree says she's a mail carrier. I understand that. My dad was a mail carrier. Your whole route is walking. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Shout out to the postal workers. Shout out to all the mail carriers out there. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all y'all. But I grew up in the post office with my dad. He was he worked my whole life. He was a mailman. Hey, I should have sued them, but they was offering so many bonuses and so many stock options. It was like a whirlwind of money and offers and just all kind. Did I rip my retina? Tore my retina? Well, one of the prop lines, I'm undoing a prop line on the tank on the rocket, and we're pressure testing. But sometimes when you torque a prop line, as you torque it, it could manipulate the we call it the plumbing, like the pipe, and it'll get over torqued or get behind another line. And so I was undoing the line, and when I undid the line, the prop line came across my eye and scratched my retina. That's what it was. Scratched my retina, messed up my hearing, all kind of shit. But just blindly putting in that work. Blindly putting in that work for somebody else because my kids was proud of me. My kids loved that I was building rockets. And I was proving to my wife that the sacrifices that we made at a low pay when I was temporary, when I was a temp at SpaceX, putting in all this work when my wife was like, babe, let's just go somewhere else. Let's do something else. And I was like, nah, you know what? This is a blessing. This is a gift from God, which it was. I just had to change my perspective on it. Even though I was being paid less as a temp, less than other temps, less than other white people. White people was getting paid more than me, and I was doing more than a lot of people, and I was getting paid less. But I told my wife, there's nowhere where I can be, just walk into aerospace and be building rockets, working on engines, working on capsules. You know what I mean? Like doing everything to build a rocket from the ground up. Where is that opportunity? Where would I ever get that knowledge and that opportunity to do that? And I sacrificed with low pay. Then eventually everything worked out. I got a lot of money or whatever. But I had to fight for that shit. Jules, you know about it. You know that. Hey, been there too. Hey, look, and you'll torque that pipe, that plumbing, you'll torque that prop line, and you'll preload it. And you'll preload it stuck behind another line. You know how you could preload a line? Like you'll torque it, and it'll manipulate it, and it'll drop behind. Like if you're on the raceway, you have like prop lines, boom, 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 boom. You torque one on a union or whatever, and it gets preloaded behind another one. And I didn't release the pressure on the line. Somebody else released the preload on the back end. And he did that shit, and he like moved it. And as he moved it, that shit just, the preload, like a slingshot, bam. That shit was like, boom. Like, oh, I couldn't open my eyes in the sun for 3 days. And I was still back at work. Man. Dude, JC007, the guy who worked at Burger King for 27 years straight and got a gift card and a basket. You got to put that work in for yourself, man. Yeah, you could work for somebody else, get the knowledge. I got knowledge. I'm very grateful of what I did at SpaceX and what I learned at SpaceX, the people I met at SpaceX. It opened my eyes. It exposed me to a lot of things that I didn't know and a lot of things that are happening, people that are capable of many great things. And I was late in life when I went to SpaceX. I was like, when I went to SpaceX, I was 30, 32, early 30s at SpaceX. Late in life. Changed my whole life at 30. My whole life changed at 30. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I went in, I really 100% think I went in and they wanted me to be a janitor. Motherfucker was showing me all kinds of janitor closets, brooms, mops, all kinds of shit. I'm like, why are you showing me the trash bags and all this bullshit? Like, okay. And then I started catching on, like, I think these cats, they think I'm about to be a custodian or a janitor. I walked right up to the dude by the engines, was like, hey, they told me to check in with you. He said, they told you to check in with me? Yeah, I was like, I'm a temp. I got hired today. They told me to come check in with you. Such and such, such and such. His name badge was right there. And he interviewed me And he caught me in a lie in the interview. But I told him, yeah, he's like, damn. He's like, all right, okay. And from that day on, I faked it till I made it. Faked it till I didn't know shit about nothing. At 32, 33, 34, 31, I don't know how old I was when I started. Oh, it's probably like 31. No. That was like 10 years ago, so like 30, 33. So you came here to work. They told you to come check in with me. They sure did. They sure did. It's like, all right, go get with Greg, man. Go get in the rocket. And this and that. I'm in a rocket within an hour of being there. I'm inside of a rocket within an hour of being there. As I'm walking into the rocket, my mind is blown. But I'm a hood cat. I know how to keep my composure, keep my cool. I don't walk with pistols right by police officers. So I'm like, Like, oh, we got to log in. Okay, do I need to log this in? I'm just repeating words that they're saying. I hear them saying words, I repeat their words. Yeah, I'm going to log in also. But I didn't log in my phone. You have to have a login. You have to log in everything you're taking into the clean room, which is inside the tank and cleaning. Go in there. And I'm just helping him. I'm carrying shit in there with him. I get in there, working on the COPV bottles. This dude is like, man, I need you to get, I've told this story before, just going to renew it. I need you to get a torque wrench, a crow's foot, an extension, an adapter, a step down, and a step up, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch to 3/8, 3/8 to whatever. All right, a step up and a step down, adapter, crow's foot, torque wrench. Like, what? I was like, hey, can you say that again? I put my phone out. I wrote it down in my phone in the notes. He's like, you're not supposed to have your phone in here. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to. I was like, the other companies, they didn't trip on that. What other companies think? What other companies? What other companies? I was like, just tell me, I'm gonna write it down just so I don't have to come back in and out, and I'll be cool. I'll just get everything in one trip. Tells me everything. I write everything down in my note. I go straight to the bathroom for about 15, 20 minutes and look up and Google everything he told me. Crow's foot is basically a wrench head that you can attach to a torque wrench or a ratchet. I didn't know the torque wrenches pop when you hit the level. I didn't know about foot pounds, inch pounds. I set it to 35 foot pounds. What? How? Oh, you got to pull this thing down and spin it. Nigga, I faked it till I made it. Basically is what I'm saying. I went to the bathroom, Googled everything, and I did that for about 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months to where I started pressure testing the whole tank, pressure testing the fuel side, lock side, all together, all with a green badge as a temp getting paid $12 an hour, risking my life. Jules, NFL, hey man, if you need anything, if you have any questions about aerospace, hit me up. Safety cable, safety wire, I didn't know none of that shit. Yes, I was a liar, a scammer. I was a liar, a scammer. Dude. And then you network and you make friends and you get cool with people. They much rather be around somebody that don't know shit that's cool than somebody that knows everything that's a complete asshole and you're around them for 16 hours a day. Let that sink in. Think about that. People much rather be around somebody that they enjoy, that may be limited in their skill level, versus somebody that's a top-notch whatever, but they an asshole. They're going to mess up the whole flow and rhythm of the whole team. The energy's going to fuck up what you got going on. Don't trip. So like I said, tired is not the end. Tired is the test. And you already passed more than you realize. Tired is not the end. Tired is the test. And you already passed more than you realize. You've passed more tests than you actually even realize or that you can even fathom. Getting to the age of 44, that don't come easy for a cat that grew up in the hood on the east side of Long Beach. That's not something that's just granted to everybody. It's a lot of brothers and sisters that I know that didn't make it to this age and doing what I'm doing. And that's okay. But you have to realize you made it through a lot of shit to get here. Don't sacrifice all that shit you made it through. All that shit that you build yourself up through by being tired and getting lazy when you think that you've made it. The job is not done, like Kobe said. Tired is not the end. Tired is the test. And you've passed more than you actually realize. You passed more tests than you actually realize. Tired, boss. No, you're not. You good. You got at least 100 more in you. That got to be 100 more in you. Let me see what you guys talk about. Yes, I am. A torque wrench. They valid for not letting you go. They super valid for not letting me go. Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Through your faith, through your hope, your strength will be renewed. If you can see what that person did, this person did, you did it, I know I can do it. If it was done by one man, if one man can do it, I know I can do it. I'm capable of whatever you're capable of. The Quran, 94:6. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Do y'all get that? With hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Things can be difficult. The task at hand can be hard. But this challenge can be so difficult and so hard that it makes other shit around you easy. Or the next time you come up against that, it's an ease. Like, I've made it through this. I did this. I know how to do this. With hardship comes ease. Yeah, this shit is hard right now. This shit is tough right now. But you get through this, everything else becomes easy. The same challenge becomes easy. Now you need a harder test. Now you need more of a task. Nah, man, I'm done being a technician, dude. I'm a lead. I need to be a lead. I know all this shit like the back of my hand. When you first started off as a tech, that shit was hard. I'm just using technicians as an example. You start as a tech, this shit is difficult. Like, damn, this shit's hard. Working these hours, doing this and that. But then you do that for a while. That hard shit becomes easy. You can do that shit with your eyes closed. And this shit's easy. This is a cakewalk. Now I need more. Now I need to be the lead of this team. I know this shit enough to where I need to be leading these guys. I can lead these guys better than this cat. This cat don't even know this build like the back of his hand. I do. And now you start leading your team because everything else became so easy. Now you're the lead. You're killing it as a lead. Now you want to be a supervisor. Like, this shit is easy, dude. I need more money and I can do it. This is easy. You go from supervisor, now you got multiple teams. That gets easy for you. Kill that shit. Now you want to be a manager. Shop manager, floor manager, department manager, whatever it is. But as you made it to the next level, you first start that job, it's hard. It's easier, easier, easier. What's up, baby? Have a good day, okay? I love you. The more you do, the harder you work, the more capable you become, and the more you can handle, the more you can put on your plate. That's life. With hardship comes ease. It's another cold one. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Hey, if I was fixing McFlurry machines and I got to where I am at today, I would be proud as fuck of that shit. It could have been anything, and I would be just as proud of that as I am of what actually happened. Because all that shit got me to where I'm at today, dog face. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Have y'all been like in a place where y'all just sad, crying, don't know how some shit is going to get taken care of? And I don't know how this is going to get fixed. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. You just tripping. And then somehow the situation is better. You get a call, or you end up at work, something changed there, or something changed at church, something, and it's better. Your down only lasts for so long. Your mourning, your pain only lasts for so long. The great Frederick Douglass said, if there's no struggle, then there's no progress. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. You gotta get tired and work through it. You gotta be in a hard situation and get through it. To get to the other side, you gotta push yourself through some tough shit. Only God can get you to where you need to go. Through God, with him. With no struggle, there's no progress, homie. Our ancestors did not stop because they're tired. They kept going because they knew future generations depended on it. What if they just said, what if our ancestors just said, I'm done? How much more can we take? How much more can we take? I can take no more. How much more can we take? We've been through all this bullshit, all this, back to back to back. We're going through this. You know what? I'm done. We give up. What if our ancestors gave up? We ain't been through nothing like what they went through. If they can beat that shit and get through that shit and still keep pushing to get to the other side for our benefit, not even for their benefit. They knew they wasn't going to benefit from that shit. But they said for our future generations, for our kids, for our grandbabies, for our future people, we have to fix this shit now. We got to get this shit in line. What if they would have quit? No glory. There's no glory in quitting. God gets no glory in quitting. God gets the glory when you get your ass back up and you fight the fight. Oh, shit. You know what's a good... I don't know if you guys know this fight. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for showing this fight, but I always refer back to boxing sometimes. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God in Jesus' name. Amen. That's me. That's what I'm saying. That's my preach that. I don't want to watch the whole fight, but we're going to watch a little bit of the fight. This is just a round. We're going to do just a round. But this is how you don't stop. You never quit. You don't quit. And it's not about winning the fight. It's about showing the world that I'm not going to stop. Showing the people, your family, your friends that I know my dad ain't stopping. I know you're going to have to kill my dad for him to stop trying to get us in a better position. Sometimes our struggles, sometimes our successes aren't even for us. Sometimes our struggles and our successes aren't even for us. It's for the witnesses. It's for the people around you. It's for your neighbor to see, for your wife to see, for your kids to see, and for it to build them stronger. Sometimes the shit ain't for us. Sometimes we go through some tough shit and the lesson ain't even for us. That's just life, cuz. But check this out. This is the don't quit attitude that I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all know about this, but this is Diego Corrales versus Castillo. Corrales is in the left corner right here. That's Corrales. And Castillo is by the referee. Corrales has been getting his ass whooped this whole fight. Castillo been smashing this cat. And Castillo was basically considered a monster. And Corrales was up and coming, sharp fighter, tall, lean, with power, right? But he came up against Castillo, and Castillo was whooping his opting. This was such a good fight. If I got boxing fans in here, rest in peace, Chico, baby. Nick, if I got boxing fans in here, y'all know how amazing of a fight this was. But this is the continue on, even if all you have left is the will to move on. When all you have left is the willpower just to tell yourself to go on. I didn't believe he lost that fight. He knocked him down 3 times, I thought. He knocked him down. I thought it was 3 knockdowns, but whatever. But this is just to go along with saying, nigga, you're not done. You're never done. You're the only one who could tell you and say that you're done. You're the only one that could be finished. But you also have to be the one that says, I'm not finished. I'm not done. I'm not even close to being done. Look at the look on his face was just of distraught. Like, wait, what just happened? Yeah, you got hit with the hammer of God, homie. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Dogface, I saw something, man, that you said. Let me see. Dogface said, I'm sad as F right now. What's going on, Dogface? What you sad about? What you sad about, man? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling that you're or you might be joking. I don't know if you're joking. You know, he be trolling sometimes. What challenge were you taught when you were drained? What challenge taught you strength when you were drained? That's what I'm going to ask the Ghetto Cafe. I want to ask the chat. Oh, shit, I didn't even turn this on. Damn it. You know, every morning I got to have at least 2 questions for y'all that we can engage and go back and forth. Okay. You don't want to get into it. I get it. I understand. But this is for the Ghetto Cafe, man. This is for y'all out there. What challenge taught you strength when you were drained? When you thought you were done, drained, what challenge taught you strength? No struggle, no glory. That's a good one. Hey, what up, Bot BTV? Hey, that is a bar right there, actually. Bot BTV been coming with it. Because that's what helps me. That's what I found out recently is that I feel best when I'm working out. I feel best. I'm at my peak when I'm working out and in shape. You know what helps sadness I found is movement. You have to keep on moving, internalize it, take heed to what's going on and move. Yes. Internalizing shit can be dangerous also. Let's go. Cristiano Carranzo started coaching his son's soccer team. It's one of the greatest feelings also. Coaching your kids, teaching them through life lessons, through sports. Can't give up now. You in the thick of it now. Shout out to Cristiano. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate all super chats. You know I do. You can't internalize everything. That's a great message, BTV, but you internalize it. I get it by saying, okay, you know what? This is what's going on. You deal with it. You figure it out. but also communication and talking about things also help. Because you may be struggling through some shit. You may be sad about some shit that the person right next to you has been through and might have the words to help you get through it. God sends messengers. God sends messengers to your life, but you got to talk to them. You can't just internalize it and just deal with it on your own. Sometimes we need to communicate, get that shit out, and keep pushing. Of course, keep pushing. Keep moving. Yes. Keep on trucking. That's what they used to say back in the day. I could never get what the hell they was talking about. Keep on trucking. That was a slang term that the old folks used to use, uncles and aunties. Keep on trucking. Reflect, think about it, and keep moving. Don't stop your forward motion to sit and soak in something. Don't sit and soak in it. Think about it as you're moving. You can still keep moving. That's why I said forward progress. Even though you're broken doesn't mean you can't build. You can't, just because you're broken doesn't mean you can't build. Ant dog, patience in myself. There we go. That's your challenge? What challenge taught you strength when you were drained? Patience, that's a good one. Patience. You know what one of mine was? Every day in my jobs taught me that somebody knew more than me. Somebody knew more than me. Somebody was more talented than me. But I knew they weren't willing to outwork me. I knew that I could outwork. If I set my mind to it, I can outwork anybody. I have an addictive personality. I have an addictive thing about me. Like I can show up 2 hours early and leave 2 hours late. I'm going to be the first one in the building. I'm going to be the last one to leave. And I did that to become a lead. Showing up early, researching, doing this, getting the day set up. I knew that I could outwork people. And once I found that out, I became a dangerous person. I believed I could do. There's nothing I couldn't do. After that, there's nothing I can't do. And there was many days I was nervous or scared or damn, I don't know how to do this. I can't do that. But I fought through it, and getting through those things let me know, because I played a witness to my shit. I was a witness to my success. My own strength. I was a witness to it and said, shit, I'm a bad motherfucker. If I could do this, there's nothing I can't do. And I literally walk in life like that now. But if I would have quit and turned away from the challenge, I wouldn't have that mentality. I had to be a willing participant in the challenge. I had to take that challenge on head first. And once I was done with that, I said, throw it all at me, throw everything at me. And guess what? God did. Shoo, I thought I had it made because I was cracking at work. Oh, you think you got work figured out? Oh, you think you can outwork people? Oh, you getting paid? You got this and that? Well, let me throw some life shit at you through your kids, nigga. Woo! When I tell you the kind of pain and sorrow and fear that can be on your heart through your children when you feel like they're being attacked. Surgeries, this, cold blue, heart surgery, heart disease. Just when you think that's when I said, you'll be up. That only lasts for so long. Then the next challenge comes. You conquered this labor force work. You conquered that. You got your money. But have you conquered the strength of a dad in dealing with God and his children? You think they're your children, they're his children. Oh, when I say it's a blow to your gut, to your whole psyche, to your spirit, your emotions, have your relationship fucked up. You can be good at one piece of life. You can be good at this portion of life over here and be succeeding and get to feeling yourself. Feeling myself. Feeling yourself. Yeah, nigga, I'm the man over here. I'm the man doing this. God. Oh, Let me teach you another lesson in life. Let me teach you about how these kids is my kids, boy. This is my glory. Their greatness is my glory. God saying. Their beauty is my glory, God saying, not yours. That ain't your glory. Your kid's greatness is not your glory, Rios. It's my glory, God. And when I say it's a humbling experience, but humbling is not even the word. Inadequate, incapable, because there's nothing you can do besides getting down and praying to God that he take care of you and your family. Ain't nothing more humbling than that, and saying, there is nothing I can do without you, God. This is only because of you. If we make it through this, I know it's because of you. I can't fix my son's heart condition. I can't go up in there and say, hey, this is this, and this is fixed. When you have to go to God and you know there ain't no way through it but him, it will change your outlook on life. Oh, yeah. This is your world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. All praises to you. Glory to you, God. Because I am not capable of doing any of these miracles that you got going on. Any of these things working through you, these doctors being blessed, their hands being blessed to work on my children. I am not skilled. I do not have the strength to fix my children. I don't have the knowledge to fix my children. This shit is out of my hands. And I thought I was the man. I got my job. I got my house. I got my car. I got my dogs. Cane Corsos, car I want, breeding Cane Corsos, beautiful wife, amazing job, building rockets. Like, you know what it feel like going to the hood? Like, yeah, nigga, I build rockets, cuz. You build rockets. Yeah, such and such pictures, this, that. You on top of the world. But hey, who you giving thanks to? Who you giving glory to? You telling people you did that? Yeah, hold on. Hold on real quick. Stop the press. Oh, he thinks it's because of him. Boom. Let's slow this down a little bit. Let's wake you up a little bit. Let's help you build through this. I'm going to give you something that you're going to have to build through. And when I say my son's heart condition, I'm just recovering from that shit, really. I swear to God, nigga, it's been 9 years. And I'm still like recovering from having dreams about the doctor coming and getting him and then just taking him. And I'm just like, nigga, like what? And having to run through the streets, race through the streets to get to the next hospital I still have nightmares and things about that. I've just gotten to a place where I feel like I'm good with it. But when I tell you that shit almost ruined my marriage, it broke me down to where I didn't want to deal with myself. I didn't want to deal with the situation. I didn't even want to pay attention. I wanted to, you know what I wanted to do? I want to drink this shit away. I'm going to drink, give me, pour this up, pour that smoke. I don't want to deal with these emotions. Because guess what? I can't handle myself. I can't handle that shit. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run. I'm going to do stupid shit. So I don't have to worry about this. I almost ruined my whole life because I was tired. I thought I was tired. Nah, this is too much. I'm tired. I can't handle this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired. How much more can I take? A whole lot more. You actually can take a whole lot more. Let me show you how strong you are, son. Let me show you your greatness that you think you don't have. Let me show you how strong I am, God. Ooh, Jesus, God. Let me show you the things that I can do. Broke me down, went through some horrible shit, almost ruined my shit, and built me back up to be the best that I could ever be. I'm the best version of myself right now, but it's because I went through that shit and I didn't give up. Almost. But I said, I need this to work. I need my family. I need to be around my kids. I need my wife. I need this. This ain't something that I want. This is something I need, and this is something that they need. And this is what God wants us to have. Almost lost sight of that, because guess what? As you're trying to learn your lesson, as God is trying to teach you a life lesson, as God's trying to build you up stronger, guess who is on the other side of the fence? Like, don't it feel good over here? Hey, that shit's hard over there. In that backyard, you jump back over that fence in that backyard, nigga, it's a whole lot. You got to build the garage. You got to work on the plumbing. You got to feed the kids. You got to do this and this and that. That shit over there is difficult. Look at us over here on this side of the fence, nigga. We chilling. We got this going on. We got our own place. We doing what we want to do. Freedom. Look how cool it is over here. The devil talking to you. Look how cool it is over here. Look at us. We chilling. And people envy what you got right now. But God is in the other backyard with all the difficult shit. Like, that's not your way. That's not how you make it to where you want to go. That easy shit that you over there in that backyard on the other side of the fence, the shit that you're doing, that's not how you get to where you want to go for your family. That's not how your kids get to where they need to be in life, with you over there chilling. And setting an example for your kids to say, yeah, my dad, he lives a free life. He's just cool. My dad's a cool dad, you know? But with me in the backyard over here with God, they get to see my dad is putting in the work, the hard work, sacrificing for us. He ain't taking no easy routes. But when you're going through your tough shit, when you're tired, guess who's telling you, like, oh, grab this pillow. Hey, you know what? Turn this on. Turn the lights down. Go get a cover. Go get this. Guess who's over there offering you everything so that you can sleep and lay down and keep you away from God's glory? The devil right over there. He know you at your weak point. He know you at your breaking point. Because God will break you down to build you up. But when you're getting broke down, guess who's creeping in? Dancing. What's up, Rios? Like, hey, guess what's going on over here? You ain't got to sweat over here. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You just get to be you. You know how to be this, Rios. This is your natural. You know how to do this. You do this easy. You do this good. Do that with your eyes closed. You go over there, you know that's unfamiliar territory. You got to deal with emotions. You got to deal with pain. You got to deal with healing. You got to deal with hurt, sadness. And then still be the rock for your kids and your wife while you're dealing with that shit. I choose God. I choose Jesus. I choose God. I choose my family. That's what I choose. Because guess what? If I'd have chose single, hoeing ass nigga, just all about the money, just this and that, guess what? I'm not inspiring nobody but people that to do what I'm doing. Inspiring ugly. I'm inspiring and motivating people to do ugly. I'm not here on the wake up show talking to y'all. If I chose that, if I chose the path of least resistance, if I chose to be tired, I'm tired of all this. I keep fighting. I did everything right. I got the job. I did all this. I did it all right. Why does shit still keep happening? I'm done. If I'd have said I'm done, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here. Having a good morning every morning, chopping it up, talking to y'all about some positive stuff. Trying to be better, trying to stop cursing, trying to stop cussing, trying to stop saying nigga, all that shit on Relatable with Luck. Positive messages with Luck. With my brothers, the Syndicate. Ace Boys Worldwide, I wouldn't have been on Ace Boys Worldwide. I was a wild card. My old niggas didn't even trust me. Like, you gonna fuck some shit up for us. The devil's always doing push-ups. 1230 DLC. X, shout out to you, man. Love my life. What's up? LB Finest, what's going down? LB's Finest, LBC Finest. This is just the path that I'm on now, man. Like every morning, every night, I'm getting a message. I sit down, I meditate for a minute and figure out what I want to talk about or what's a message that I can talk about in the morning. I do some research, go find something in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah, and use a historical reference. And to me, this is the best my shit's ever been. Maybe the lowest views it's ever been, but this is the best my shit's ever been. It ain't about the numbers. It ain't about the money. Because what's for you is for you. And what God has planned for me, already destined. It's my destiny. It's already written out. I just got to follow the path. It's the mission. The people that are going to follow you aren't going to be the people that see you complete the mission. The people that are going to be your supporters are the people that are along the mission with you. The Ghetto Cafe, y'all along with me on this mission. Y'all the ones that's going to take me to success. The people that get to witness the mission, not once it's complete. Once it's complete, that's just people that's going to be around because they think you're successful. It's y'all, it's my family, it's my friends that's here that's on the mission with me, that's supporting me. Rios, do this workout. Rios, eat like this. My baby, my wife. No, babe, go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. Baby, wake up. Come on now, get this going. It's those people that are going to be the reason why I'm successful. Y'all the reason why I'm going to be successful. Witness my evolution. Hey, Breeze, that's okay. If people are here for the Yammy Camp, that's cool. That's what they own. That's not what I'm on. You ain't gonna get that over here. You know that. But I'm not here to judge anybody. Yeah, I was here for the Yam Camp for 2 years. But sometimes you get a message. Sometimes you get an awakening to where you understand that your calling is greater than what you're doing. Who I am is greater than what I'm doing. Who I am is greater than what I have on display. I'm doing a disservice and an injustice to myself, my family, to God by being this. Yeah, that's still me. I'm funny. I'm joking. I'm cracking this. I'm still that guy. But in the morning on AM Wake Up Show, I got a message for y'all. I'm doing a disservice to the world by being something, portraying or projecting something that ain't helping. I'm continuing to grow. I'm still learning who I am and what my purpose is. Right now, my purpose is cracking. I'm getting calls from people to be places, to meet people for just being me. For just being me. In the morning. What's up, y'all? What's happening? Reality check. Oh, man, you do great interviews. You do good. Do I? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, this and that about this interview, the way you did that, it may not even have that many views. But it's getting recognized by the right people. Like, shit, okay, for sure. I'm just being me. Yeah, I don't embrace the darkness at all. Because you can't control that shit. When you embrace the darkness, you think you're embracing this little bit. Like, oh, I can handle this. Nah, man, some other shit is sliding in there with that darkness that you can't handle. And I'm not here to play with that shit. I'm not here to play with that shit. Bot BTV. See what you're saying now. That's how the I comes in. That's all I'm trying to say. We're not speaking as I am doing this. I am doing that. We're just speaking about what's going on with life. And I'm not, you gotta, damn, call in Bot TV. I can't get that one. What we are doing. The yams shall rise again like a majestic. Hey, real shit. Oh man, that's funny. Ooh. Hey, when the announcement comes, when Pump makes the announcement, oh man, it's gonna go crazy. I'm not saying that there is an announcement, but I'm just saying if he was to make an announcement about that, people would go crazy. What up, Tati? I see you. Hey, you open up to some darkness, just know that there's something coming in that you don't know about, that you don't see. You may think it's this, but guess what else is sliding in there? Something else, another serpent, another this. Just be cool. As life happens, I wish Bot TV, I want him to explain what that was because it seemed like it was deep, but I just didn't understand it. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. The AM Wake Up Show. We in here 2 days in a row. Got my boy Dogface in here. Hey, I don't know. The world is full of evil, though. When you look around, it's hard to be good in a world like this. Yeah, it is. And I think it's meant to be. I don't got the answer to that. I think it's meant to be tough. I think it's meant to be tough. Everywhere you look, people are taking the path of least resistance to our own demise. To our own demise. Balenci, there you go. Shout out to Balenci, man. Shout out that boy Ricky. I see you up in here. I had a phone call from Toronto the other day. Everyone has a problem. Everyone got a problem. I got a problem. You got a problem. We all got problems. But we just got to talk about them. And we can't be the ones that's like, oh, I can't associate with this person because of this. I can't associate with this person because of this. No, man, you live life. And just be who you are in those arenas. Shed the light on who you are in those areas. Yeah, avoid some things so that you don't fall back into certain behaviors. But be who you are as you walk through life. Be the light. Oh God, I should have never said nothing about Canada because look at Tati. I love Canada. You don't love no damn Canada. Sunshine baby be like that. Sometimes we be moving so fast. Sometimes we be moving so fast, we don't know what our kids got on. I remember I took my kid to school with 2 different shoes, no socks, crazy shit. But that's life. Life be moving. But shout out to us, man. Remember, tired is not the end. Tired is just the test. Tired is the test. Tired is not the end. It's just a test. How much can you take? How much more can you do? JC007. That's a great question. Do I ever feel like you met the devil in person? I don't know about that, that guy, but I know I've met things moving in his energy, things that were working for him in my life. I know I've come across soldiers for that, or even people that were working for him that didn't even know they was working for him. That I didn't even know that they didn't even know that they was doing his work that I've met. That I had to get rid of or exit people out. And when you tell them, it's like, what? But you'll see. You'll get a message and you'll be like, you know what? You don't want the best for me. You just over here just to lay up and do this and whatever. Like even women. Like you're not what I need. You're not good for me. He will send distractions. The devil shows up in distractions. That's how you meet the devil. You may not meet him himself with his looking how he looks or whatever, but you'll meet him in different forms. Hey, you ain't the devil, man. Ace boy, dog face. You ever eat a breakfast sandwich and say, damn, I should have got two? Have you ever eaten at a restaurant and left something and didn't take it home or didn't eat it when you was there and you get home and you hungry and you like, shit, I should have ate all that motherfucking thing. Unknown. Yeah, so you can meet different versions of everything. You meet different versions of God through other people, through messengers, through things that you witness. That girl who owned Peppers on Slauson, damn, the Jamaican restaurant? Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jessica. Rest in peace to that young lady. Just recently? Damn. Damn, that's sad. Yep. Jolene Thornton, the Belizean owner of Peppers. Rest in peace to. Damn, that's sad. And not even because of the food or anything like that. The food was great, but it's just sad. Just a young lady just losing her life. According to neighbors, there was a fight and she was stabbed. Like, it's truly a blessing. Life is a blessing itself. Life itself is such a blessing because it could be gone in an instant. Young lady, owned Peppers, beautiful young lady, got into a fight and lost her life to a stabbing. They say she got into a fight. That's how the stabbing happened. Don't engage. Like, oh man, like what is it worth? What is the value of engaging in these altercations with these people? We got to walk away. So many good people, so many of our talented. Let me pull this up because this is sad. That's just sad. Second black woman killed within a week via confrontation altercation. We have to stop this violence. Stay rooted, man. Like I said, the distraction, the distraction. Somebody calling you out or somebody doing this and that, and you can't help being attacked. You know what I mean? Like if you're defending yourself and somebody's attacking you, like that's just that happened. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing you can do to avoid that. But if there's something you can walk away from, a disrespect or a shot at your ego or your pride, I'm not saying that's what happened here. I don't know. But that shit is so tragic because one person gone, this young lady leaves. I don't know if she leaves children. I don't know if she leaves what. I know she's a daughter. I know she's a friend. She's a cousin. Gone so early because somebody wants to take her life. Who are you to decide that you are worthy of taking a life? Like, ah, man. Damn, that kind of messed me up right now. That kind of messed me up. Like, women are on the chopping block now. Women are on the chopping block. They've always been, but now I just see more. I'm starting to see more altercations, more uh jumpings, more fights, more this, more fighting with men, more like with this equality shit. I see shit just changing right in front of our eyes. Rest in peace to this young lady. Rest in peace, man. Prayers of strength and healing to her family. That's rough. That's something you never want to wake up to. Like you never want to wake up to no shit to anybody, men or women. But peppers right on salsa, drive by that shit all the time. Like I said the other day, if you're not trying to go that far and you're not trying to spend your rest of life in prison, what you fighting for? If you're not trying to be away from your kids and away from your family and being told what to do and being locked up and eating what they tell you to eat, what are you fighting for? Because fights these days end in death. Fights end in death these days. Maybe not that exact day, maybe not that exact time, but down the line, a lot of these fights lead to death. Just a fight, just a disagreement leads to death. It's the devil. Yeah. She disrespecting you. Why don't you pop up? Show up. Go show up. Knock on her door. She just disrespected you in front of everybody online. This and that, this and that. Ah, you look like a buster, cuz. The devil, you looking like a buster. All you hear in your head. You acting like a bitch, cuz. Damn, you a buster. You let cuz get away with that? You let him walk around acting like that? Nah, we can't let that slide. We can't let that ride. Come on, man. We vicious. We don't let cats talk to us like that. We don't let shit like that slide. Come on, let's ride out. That's your conscience. That's the devil talking to you. Ah, man, he got your girl, your ex with him, and he talking shit. They know your weakness, and they will attack you from that point. They know your weakness, and they'll attack you from there. Ah, man, nah, you a buster, cuz. Like, I can't fuck with you. All right, don't fuck with me. What's on the other hand? What's the opposite? Oh, go commit some crime so I could go to jail? And then you'll fuck with me while I'm in jail and you can't even be around me? Ah, you a buster. But am I a buster for committing a crime and not being around my kids? What about that? We got to watch the people that are whispering to us and what they're really asking of us. Damn, do you even value me? Do you value my family? Do you value my kids? Nah, you gotta handle that. Fighting ain't the answer no more, man. Fighting ain't the answer no more. People can't even fight no more. They don't even know how to fight. That's why a lot of these deaths happen. They can't fight. They lost or they're losing the fight. And instead of losing the fight, they rather lose their spirit or their soul in return. Taking somebody away. Like, come on, man. Damn. Murder, death. That's all ugly. Rest in peace to the young lady. Jolene Thornton. Pepper's Jamaican food, right on Slauson, South Central. Stop getting into arguments and fighting and discussions with people that don't even value their own life. If they don't value their own life, they for sure don't value your life. Valencia, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. If they don't value their own life, they for sure 100% don't value you. Why are we even getting into a debate or discussion or back and forth with somebody that doesn't even value themselves? Don't respect themselves. They just moving how they moving. Fuck them. Low key, fuck them. Hey, y'all don't give a damn about that shit. I don't give a damn about none of that. Nigga, I'm on my way home. Yeah, whatever your issue is your fucking issue. That ain't mine. That's your problem. You go deal with that and whoever you want to deal with that with. You ain't gonna deal with it with me. And I ain't gonna help you deal with your demons, nigga. You fighting demons and monsters. Nigga, I'm not about to fight you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You go fight that shit on your own. I'm going home to my fucking kids. I'm going home to my kids, sacrificing them over some knucklehead over here, dealing with alcohol, dealing with weed, and this and that, and his life fucked up. So his life so fucked up, he don't value nobody else's life. I'm gone. What? Out of here. About to go barbecue, grill some shit up in my backyard and teach my son how to play basketball and dribble. Teach my son how to be a good man, how to be a good man, how to be a boyfriend. Teach my daughter what to look for in a man. You know, over here fighting at 7-Eleven with some fool that ain't got shit but a fucking Black and Mild and $3 in his pocket. I lost my life to a nigga smoking a Black and Mild and $3 in his pocket in front of 7-Eleven. What? You getting into it with a cat that can't afford to get his teeth fixed, don't even take care of his kids, and is a menace to society. Ain't got nothing of value to offer, and you lost your life to that because you value what he said? Because some dude in front of 7-Eleven ain't got shit going on for himself called you a bitch or a buster? Cool. Because I know I'm none of that. I'm none of those things. And he has a Black and Mild and a 24-ounce Miller High Life. And that's all he got. That's all he has. But you're going to match up in a battle of energy when you got a home to go to, you got a kids to go back to, you got a wife to go back to, you got a family that loves you, you got a job that you're doing, you got all these great things going for you, but you're going to enter a battle of wits with a nigga that got a 24-ounce and a Black and Mild to his name. Man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. You got everything to lose. You got everything to lose versus someone who ain't got nothing to lose. And that's how they move, and that's how they thinking. Road rage and people yelling in the streets, I ain't paying no attention to that. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the greatest morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. We was just on some good shit, just some preaching little shit a little bit, I guess. But we have to value what we got in life. You have to understand that this is just a phase. This is just a stage. This too shall pass. You ain't tired. This ain't the end. This is just a test. Pass the test. Survive your mistakes. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Cristiano Carranzo. Always showing love. Always being in the chat. Always sending super chats. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Dogface. Hey, I got 2 Black and Milds. But that ain't all you got. Is that all you got? That ain't all you got, though. I know that for sure. I know that for sure, Dogface. What's up with y'all, man? Exactly. That ain't all you got. That ain't all you got. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what people are trying to do to you. Everybody has an ulterior, not everybody, but people have an ulterior motive. They're trying to distract you from what you need to be focused on. Being home is never boring. 100%. Being home is never boring. Ever. There's always something to do there too. I mess with y'all, man. I love y'all for real. And I got to finally talk to Dante on the phone. Got in touch with him. I didn't realize I can make calls on the Google Voice number. I can make phone calls. So I did talk to Dante, had a great conversation. If anybody ever wants to get in contact with me or have an offline conversation, hit me up. Let me know. We could hop on the line right after the live. We could hop on the phone. Oh man, you want? Let me. I talk about this. Hey, have y'all seen this? I'm switching topics right now. Have y'all seen this Jamaican dude and his wife or his girlfriend on a jet ski? I'm just gonna play it real quick, just because this shit is funny. Stop playing around with shit that you're supposed to play with, and listen to the commentary. Rebecca. Rebecca gone. Oh God. Oh my God.
Unknown caller.
Oh shoot. Oh God, Rebecca, get up. Hey, I got you on the line, caller, just a second after this video. Hold on. Run, Rebecca. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Oh shoot. I thought y'all could hear it, man. My bad. Oh, you know what? I can't hear this shit either. I can't hear it. I can't really hear it either. What the hell's going on? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I got a caller on the line anyway. Hold on. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
Hey, it's the 925, Cristiano. What's up, Rios?
What's up, Cristiano, man? What's happening with you, man? Thank you for calling in. I appreciate the call-ins. I really, really do. What's going down?
I just figure I'd check in.
Hey.
Just every message, man. Even yesterday's, I didn't have my headphones on me, so I didn't really check in. I wasn't in and out like I usually am.
Yeah.
But the brother's keeper, and today being hella tired too, I'm like, fuck, I got practice to do later. Like, but you're right. Like, I'm telling you, your message lands every time. Like, you can't give up.
You can't give up. And it's just only building you stronger.
Keeps on going.
It's only going to build you stronger. Next week is going to be easier. Next week the week after that is going to be easier. It's going to become a part of your routine. Soccer practice, working, taking care of your kids, it's just a part of the routine, and then you'll do more and more and more. So you're doing God's work, man. How was that first practice?
Well, today's first practice.
Today is the first practice.
And shouts out to earlier you talked about a guy doing 30-something thousand steps a day.
Yeah.
I'm a gardener, so that's regular work. That's regular work to me. I do 30, 40 a day, and like I said, I work 12, 14 hours a day because shit out here in California is not easy living.
Yeah, not at all.
Trying to raise 3 kids and shit, you feel me?
And that was Breeze. Who walks 35,000 steps. She's a mail carrier.
Shouts out, man. But and then like you said, also our ancestors. My pops came to this country with $0 in his pocket, but in a dream, and he didn't give up. He didn't say, "All right, I made this one. This is good."
Right.
He kept growing and kept growing, and we got to keep following those examples of our ancestors and keep pushing.
Exactly, because guess what? If you'd have quit, you wouldn't be here.
I tapped in.
If you'd have quit, you wouldn't be here. If you'd have quit, your kids wouldn't be here in the way that they are. You wouldn't be showing up the way that you are. Because if they would have gave up, like if they were in our situation, I always look at it like this. If my dad was in my predicament, in my situation, or anybody from my past, like older cats, they would be doing way more with what I have. They would be doing way more with what I have than what I'm doing with what I have. Remember the thing I say? There's people out there doing more.
Yeah.
There's people out there doing more with less.
Little.
There's people out there doing more with less.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was little, there was cookouts everywhere down the block and at the TS house. And like now, why is that? Why did that stop? Like, why can't we keep doing that for everybody, for the people? But, it's
because
a cold world we live in.
It's a cold world we live in, and the system that we live in, people are busy. We don't trust the world around us also. Like, people are busy. Like, we work more now and get less now than they did back in the day. We work way more and get less. There was cats that were janitors, custodians, that were able to buy houses and put their kids through school. You can't just put a kid through school.
A gardener, yeah.
You can't put a kid through school with one job, one person having one job, not in California. Oh, you only got one job, only one. You could be an engineer, and it's only you. And your wife works from home, doesn't work. She's just at home mom. An engineer on a top salary can't even put his kids through school. Dad probably can't even buy a fucking house with that income.
That's. I'm not an engineer or nothing, but I work my regular 9 to 5, and then I got to do another 4 hours because it's not enough.
It's not enough, and it's just like the cost of living is going up, but pay is not, right? Like, pay is staying the same. It's just too much expenses out there. It's rough. I know so many people leaving California because of the prices and the non-livable wages. So many people. It's hard. It's rough out here. And then you're not getting to spend that time with your kids. You working so hard at your two jobs that by the time you get home, you got to take your kid to this and do that. The weekend, look, I'm tired. Nah, you're not tired.
Burnt out, man. Burnt.
But also, are we living beyond?
I was down in the South. I was down there in the South. I went to LA this weekend, and just I get back and like you said, but I can't give up, and we gotta keep pushing, man. And then shout out to you, Rios. I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get back to work. And
do your thing.
Keep sending your message, man.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you, brother.
Blessings to the family.
Blessings to you and yours. So Retro Hayes says that engineers make way more money than that. I was making more money than engineers that I worked with. What are you talking about? Everything sounds good, looks good on paper. They're earning a salary. Techs are earning hourly. Some of us was making more money than the engineers. And let me tell you, even when I was making more money than the engineers, if it was just my income, as much money as I was making, if it was just my income, I wouldn't be able to afford a house. I wouldn't be able to put my kids through school, put them in private school, put them over here just on one income. Like, for real. I'm sorry, somebody called in. I accidentally hung up or something happened. I don't know what happened. It's because that's what I was just about to say, Bob. Is it because we want to keep up with the Joneses? Is it because we living beyond our means? Maybe you can only have one house. I mean, a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom house. Maybe that. But you are going to be paying more for that 2-bedroom house than you would anywhere else in California. Or where is it that you want to live? Is it that you want to live in this certain particular place? Maybe you should live over here and pay for this. And use that money wisely and build equity in that property and maybe rent that and do that. There's options for us to have, but I'm just saying, just on salary, income, just one income, one household income, one income household. As an average person, you ain't gonna be able to accomplish much. Unless you're single with no kids. Caller, what's going on? This is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? Hello? Damn, what keeps hanging up? There we go.
Unknown caller.
Caller, this is the AM Wake Up Show with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from? What's happening?
Hey, what's good with the Ghetto Cafe, #1 show in the world, Craig? This is young Savi
What's
from
up, young
the Bay
Savi?
Area.
What's
Shout
going
out my
down?
brother Cristiano Carranzo.
Hey, shot him out. Shot you out, man.
Uh,
Savi, how you doing, man?
hey,
How's everything happening for you?
everything's great, man. Everything's great. The album got really good, reviews, and it did what it did. And I wanted to thank you and appreciate you for
L-
premiering
Let's
premiering it
go.
up on the Wake Up Show.
Hey, let's go, man.
This
I'm
is a
happy
little,
for you and I'm proud of you, dude. Keep working, keep putting in that work. What's up?
I just want to let the record reflect a little bit. I don't know what it is. This has been on my mind heavy.
Okay.
So I'm dedicated. I got 3 babies, and I just feel like I've been having to rip an arm and a leg off just to get my parents to see the kids, their grandbabies. And I'm just like, I know they're in their golden era and they want, but it's like, how do I I don't, you know what I'm saying? There's I'm trying to beg them, come see your grandkids, but they're just like, we'll see.
Yeah.
What, and it's like, damn, should I just be up front and be like, look, mom, this is how I'm, or what should I, man, I'm conflicted.
Okay, but the thing is, so look, they may be in they shit like shit. I ain't trying to be all occupied. I did that with my kids. They're allowed to have their life and how they want. You know what I mean? Like we can want something from them or want them to be this and be that, but we have to live a reality and not put expectations and standards on people. Remember, they're being how they want to be. They earn to be where they at, what they doing. They live their life.
Right.
But
mind you, they're in their golden era right now. They're popping out and showing so I understand. I'm giving them grace. I'm trying to give them grace, move with grace. And, but it's just like, damn, man, it's like the kids are growing up so quick. And then and then we only live an hour away from them. So,
yeah,
but they'll bust out 3-hour missions to go to kid birthday parties. And, August 2nd is my oldest son's birthday, so we want to do a cake for him. And I call my mom 2 weeks in advance, and I'm just like, look, pull up, little cake, little happy birthday, and they're just like, we'll see, it's a person who's not related to us, son's birthday that day, and we want to show up to them. And I'm just like, really?
Really? Damn, okay.
How are they?
But shit, you just gotta take it,
damn.
take that shit and just move forward. And then Burnt Out said, this is something that I realized also. And I never knew it. But the fathers, like me, my parents, right, are not as involved as the mother's parents. It's just something about the mothers, the matriarchs, parents that are around more. It's like the son's parents, I don't know what it is. They just, and I've noticed that in multiple different situations. Yeah, they love the kids. Yeah, they come around when they can. But it's just something about the mother's parents and the mother's family, that is just more in tune because they checking in with the with her more or whatever. It's just they feel more attached, or maybe the mom or the mom of the father doesn't feel like she needs to be that involved because they got it already. They have their situation. I just noticed that. I've noticed that.
No, it's true because it is shout out my parents, but it's shout out my in-laws. They go hard for my kids, for their grandkids. They go hard for them, and so you're right on spot on with that. And they just little, and then there's little sneak shots like when my mom pulls up and my dad pulls up, and they're just like, "Oh, well, you don't recognize us? It's because you don't see us. They don't recognize us."
Because your ass don't be around. That's why.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
I'm just like, why you say that? But as a protector of my family, husband and father, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I do bite my tongue, and I just because I don't want to kill the vibe. But I think I'm at the point where the next time it pops up, like a little comment like that, little slick comment or something, I'm just gonna, you know what, what's up?
Yeah, exactly.
Or what do you think? Or
hold on real quick, Savi. Hey. Open bar. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off this line. I'm gonna call you. I got your number. It's the 590 number. I got you. I'm gonna call you as soon as this is goes off. But go ahead. Yeah, you just call. But look, we can't complain about things that we not talking up on either. It's cool to say damn, I wish this was different, or I wish that was different, or I wish my parents. Are you advocating for that? You have to be your greatest advocate. You have to advocate for your children. If you don't advocate for your children, nobody is. You're supposed to be their number one advocate. Like, hey, I told my dad, I was like, hey, I don't give a fuck how you was with me, cuz. I don't give a damn about that shit no more. That's the past. That's over. You did your best job. But now, as a grandparent, I need you to show up better than you did for me. I need you to be better. And guess what? That nigga is amazing. He does everything that he can. Of course, he still works and he doesn't live as close. And he's not as close as the in-laws. But every game he could make it to, everything that he could make it to, he makes a point to show up. And I had to like, sometimes they don't see that shit. Sometimes people need to be woken up and they need something brought to their attention. Like, hey, nigga, I don't care how you were with me and my sister or your kids, but I will judge you and our relationship will be fucked up based on how you treat my kids, nigga. Like, I'm not mad about the shit you did to me. I'm not mad about that. I've gotten past that. I've grown up. I see what happened. I've seen how it was, but I will judge you and I will be a certain way. The way you, that's how I am with anybody. The way you treat my children is the way that I am. Like, nigga, I take great offense or whatever the word is. Like, I pay attention to that shit. Do you treat my children good? Do you show up for my children? Because that's how you show me you care. Because, nigga, that's my number one priority in life. That's my number one priority. But my dad and my mom, they both show up in great ways. You know what I mean? But my mom is in Philly. My dad is a little bit further away, but they all show up. But they show up in the capacity that they're comfortable with.
Right.
You know,
so give them grace.
Give them grace, but you can't be too tough or too disappointed if you're not communicating what you're upset or disappointed in. Like, nigga, let them know how you feel, and then see how they operate from there. And then give subtle reminders, like, hey, you ain't seen, hey, come, when you guys, hey, I'm dropping or come take him to the movies, spend some time with them. And mom and dad, the reason why I'm saying this is because I want them to know you how I know you. I want them to know how good you guys are. I want them to be comfortable and around you and know who their grandparents are. You guys are important to me, so I want you to be in their life. But express that shit without judging. Express it without like being too harsh to them. Just say it in a nice way, like, hey, I just want more from you guys because I want that relationship. I want our kids to go to y'all to talk to you about stuff. I don't want them to see you every time they see you and they don't know who you are. That shit hurts my heart. Am I not doing something right? Do you guys need me to do something better? Because I will. Please talk to me. Let me know. Is it my wife? Is she not being cordial? Do you guys not feel welcome? You may get hit upside the head and be like, damn. They may be like, well, every time we come over, your wife or your girl treats us like this and we don't feel comfortable. We feel like we're invading. We feel like we're being a nuisance or an irritant to y'all. You never know what's on their mind. But you have to communicate that shit and share it. You can't be mad or upset if you're not talking about it. They're not just going to be able to read your mind.
Right. And that's what I need to do, too. I need to stop biting my tongue because I think I get blinded by the fact that we all get together and then I'm just like, it's too perfect now. I don't want to kill the vibe. But it's like, it's not perfect.
Right.
It's not there is something. There is underlying an elephant in the room. And I don't know what it is, if it's towards my wife or that, we don't want to upset the mother of the children. But it's like, my wife hasn't done anything. And my mom low-key treats her like she's not my wife, like she's not her daughter-in-law. Like my brothers done had girlfriends. Yeah, I'm the only married one out of my brothers, and my brothers done had girlfriends that are just little flings, and she treats them better to them than my wife. And it's my wife, mother of my children. And these are just little, girlfriends that are coming in and out of there.
Are you the youngest?
They're not even with no more.
Are you the youngest?
It's my older. So my older brothers are twins. They're in their late 30s, and then me, and then I got two younger brothers. So I guess that's the middle. The middle,
kinda. Yeah. You're like the middle. Are the younger brothers still in like school? Are they young?
Nah, they're all. Everyone's over 21 now.
Okay. Well, the only way that you can get your answer.
I'm definitely the black sheep, though.
Yeah, you're the black sheep, but you know what? You never know. Like, your mom may think this, your mom may think that. We don't know. Why not take your mom to lunch and say, hey, mom, I'm about to pick you up. We going to lunch and we about to maybe have a drink, a margarita or whatever, and we're going to talk about some things. But don't tell you going to talk about some things. Be tactful in your approach. Be like, mom, I'm coming to pick you up. Maybe she feels like, shit, nigga, ever since you've been married, you ain't spent no goddamn time with me.
Right.
Nigga, you talking about me spending time with your kids. Nigga, you don't spend time with me.
she did feel that way when I first moved out before I got married. We moved out, got an apartment, and she would call me like, "What did I do to you? Why did you leave me?"
Now
So,
here we
like,
go. Now here we go.
Yeah.
So
But that was 10 years ago.
It doesn't matter. It may not have gotten better for her. She may have, at least she communicated it. You haven't communicated. At least she communicated. Like, I feel like you're not spending no time with me.
Yeah.
I feel like my son was stolen. That's how moms be feeling. Like you got jacked out right from under her, and now she don't have a relationship with you, and she may be holding it against her. Like, you stole my son, and you're not even advocating for my son to come back around me and spend time with me. What's wrong with you as a woman? Don't you want your kids to be around you when they get older? Do you not have any empathy or sympathy for me?
Like, that conversation just needs to be had.
It needs to be had. I'm just,
But
if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. We don't know.
I not to crash out. I got to try not to crash out, though. It's so hard because I'm so protective of the family I created. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's, like you said, if you ain't popping out, if you're not even asking how my kids are doing, or you're not showing up, then it's kind of like, fuck you, shame on you. But when it's your own parents, you don't want to feel like that. And I'm just like, I don't want to be shame on you to my parents, but I'm shame on. I don't want to finish the sentence. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Tony Hawk collecting the combo letters. It's like, I'm almost about to spell shame on you, but I don't want to. Trying to give them grace, but that conversation, you're right, it does need to be had. You know, and shout out my wife, because she's been, man, the pinnacle, the foundation, the everything, man. And she's not doing nothing wrong. And my mom low key just acts like she doesn't exist, and that shit hurts me. As like, that's your daughter-in-law. You only got one daughter-in-law right now, and that's it. Like, my wife goes,
but to me,
beyond, oh, your mom's birthday's coming. Get her something. Let's get her something. We want to do something special, but it's not reciprocated.
But you got to communicate that shit. The shit, like right now, like this, like like you talking, like I could just be a therapist and just listen and just listen and let you get off get off your chest what you're talking about. But if I'm noticing something, I'm gonna say it. Like, your mom could be feeling a certain kind of way. Your mom could be feeling a certain kind of way.
And that, and I gotta kind of pry it out of her. Like, it's kind of, because we didn't grow up really opening up like that. We just kind of like, like, so it's like, it's tough, man. It's tough. But that's why I called in, because it's, you want to surround yourself around like-minded people, people with the same vision. Because, I think you said this. So you said, like, you got to surround yourself around people with that same vision, because you mess around with the person that has the opposite vision or no vision at all, they're going to leave you. You're going to be stagnant. There's going to be no forward motion.
Right.
So that's why I call in, man, not to get an answer. Reciprocation. Rules the nation.
For sure. For sure.
So it's like,
and I get it and I understand. But sometimes you could be so deep in the forest, you don't see the trees, right? Or is it trees for the forest, whatever.
Right.
But you could be so in a situation that you don't see really what's going on. You need to remove yourself from it and remove her from it and just get back to being a son and mom and have a son and mom conversation. No matter how old you get, you see how you look at your babies right now?
Right.
You see the love that you have for your babies and how you talk about that? That's how she feels about you. Even to this day. Even though she don't express it and she don't talk about it, maybe she don't know, maybe she don't have the skills to do that. I'm giving her grace right now, but look, it will go no further or get in no better place if you're not talking and communicating with her.
Yeah. Because if I leave the room and it's just my wife and my mom together, my wife has to make conversation, or else it's just like awkward. And I'm like, I don't want to make my wife feel uncomfortable just because, so you're right. The conversation needs to be had. And I know this already. I'm just like, oh man, I need that. I need to charge up with the Ghetto Cafe, power up. Ghetto Cafe. Kind of like I need that boost confidence to really just reach out and be like, Mom, what's really happening? Like,
no, not like that. No, no,
not like that.
Not like that. Because she may be guarded. She may be defensive about it. Be like, hey, tell her what you want. Don't tell her what she's doing wrong. Don't start with like, this is what you're doing wrong. I don't like this about this. I don't like this about that. No, how you started is like, Mom, I love us. I want our relationship to be better. I want to spend more time with you. I want to see you more. Don't say, hey, you don't come around. Why you don't come around? Then it's going to be a defensive thing. And the older the person is, the more stubborn they are. That's just what I've learned.
Right.
Don't put her in a position of comfort to be stubborn. Put her in a position where she feels motherly, like, oh, okay, I will do that. Like, Mom, can you make me like, if it's possible every week or once every 2 weeks, can you make a dinner for us? Because I miss your cooking. I miss the food. And can you bring it over? You know what I mean? And maybe we can sit down and eat because I miss the way it used to be. Put her in a motherly position. Don't put her in a defensive position of what you don't like. But that's what I got for you, man. Have a good one, brother. Savi, it's all love. Blessings to you and your family. But be tactful with the way you're doing things. Don't attack. Speak with love. And then you'll get more than likely get what you want out of it. You definitely gonna get an answer.
That's one thing for sure, huh?
Or say, even if she doesn't bring the food, say, hey, I want to come have dinner at the house with the family once every 2 weeks.
Right. Right. And mind you, yeah, they are an hour away, but like I said, I see them more popping out 3-hour missions just to pull up on people that ain't even related to them, you know? So I'm like, you know, because right now it's hard for us to travel with the 3 babies. Honestly, we barely fit 3 car seats in the Nissan Rogue.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't prepared, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know, come pop out and help us out, you know, or just come through. It's not that, man, from the Bay to Sac is like an hour, 10 minutes. It's nothing crazy. It's up the freeway. And, I guess that conversation needs to be had. And I gotta be patient. Don't crash out. Ask myself, is it about me? Is this about my feelings or is this about her? Well, it's about my feelings, but I don't want to, you know, dwell too much. And then I end up crashing out, you know, because I get, you know, triggered or something. That's it, Rios. I just got to be patient of when I speak, think before I talk, and
stop operating in your emotions. As a man, you have to not get to that next level. You have to not operate in your emotions. You have to get out of your emotions and operate. You know what I mean? Like, get away from that, because crashing out is not going to make it better. Being emotional about it is not going to make it better. When you get emotional and you start not even really getting your point across, and it's just lost because now they're looking at your face and your eyes, and they're like, damn, is he mad? Don't operate in your emotions.
Yeah, I gotta. Right on, Rios. You're the man with the words. I appreciate you.
Glory to God. That's God, man. God working for us. God is working for us. And that's it. Through God, everything is possible. Everything's going to be all right, man.
Everything's going to be all right. We just got to pray on it.
That's it.
And, you know, shout out you, because I'm going to put Cristiano on the spot. You put him on the spot, and you said, you know what? You try to pray first. And ever since then, me and Cristiano, right before we tap in on the phone call, we prayed before we even
let's go
banter, you know.
Let's go.
You know, just and yeah, man, it's thank you, Rios.
No, thank you.
That's all I gotta say, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you, and blessings to your family, man. Go out there, be great, and talk to your mom and shower her in love. You know what I mean? Shower her in love, and just treat her like a son, and tell her what you want and how you want your relationship to be. And then look, assess the situation. You've already assessed it. Now go address it with your mom. Address the situation, and then adjust to what is come out of addressing it. Assess, address it, and then adjust your behavior. Fix it. Let's take this shit on by ourselves. Like, we as young men, like, nigga, we capable of a lot of stuff. We're capable of doing a lot. We can handle more. You ain't tired. You ain't done. Keep pushing. Demand what you want and go after it. Pray for it and go after it. All love, man. Have a good one, Savi. Call back in tomorrow if you feel like it. Boom.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to the greatest podcast in the world, Craig. You already know. Wake up show. Let's go, Rios. We're going crazy, man.
We're going crazy. Let's go. Shout out to you, brother. All
right
good.
On, Rios.
All right.
God bless.
God bless. Okay. I'm going to read these super chats real quick. I don't know why my desktop is not going over to the Rodecaster. I don't fucking know. Something happened recently just today. But I want to read these super chats, and then I'm going to call Open Bar Podcast. So I got Cristiano. I read both of Cristiano's. I got 2 super chats from Cristiano. Thank you very much, man. $7 means a lot. $5, love my life. Super chat. My mother-in-law, husband's mom, who is 87 years old, shows up for my kids every single day. Brings them food, takes them to functions, games. Very blessed. So blessed. Yes, you are very, very blessed. That's awesome and amazing. And shout out to your husband's mom. Man, I can't wait to show up for my grandkids. Lord, I don't even know if my kids going to be able to have their own kids without me taking them to school. And you know what? Just y'all go. Y'all don't want to move away? Go. I'll take the kids. Ace Boy Dogface, $2 super chat. This is $2. Is from Mouse. Why is Mouse not in here? Why is Mouse not up in here? What happened to Mouse and his wife? What's going on? Okay, let me call Open Bar Podcast. I think that's what it's called. Here we go. Boom.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
What's up, Open Bar? I called you. I called him. Open Bar. I would love to be on your podcast. I'm not sure where your podcast is or what your podcast is, but man, I'm all about support. I'm all about messing with the people that mess with me. I'm all about supporting the people that support me. Let me see. Did I call the right number? Let me see. Damn, where'd the number go? There, here we go. Let's go. Hey, man, this is the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from? What's your name? What's going down?
Hey, yo, it's C4 with Open Bar Podcast.
C4,
man.
What's happening, man? What's the business
you
with
already
you?
know I'm in L.A.
Oh, you in L.A.? For sure.
Chilling.
For sure. Let's pull up your podcast.
Ace,
Is it on YouTube?
Ace Boy C4, yeah.
Let's see. How do I pull it up? What's the Open Bar Podcast?
Yeah, on YouTube, Open Bar Podcast. It say the real Open Bar Podcast or something like that.
Let me see. Let me pull it
Sound
up
crazy,
so we can promote it.
Hell yeah. Nah, but hey, look, I love what you're doing, man. I had to tap in with you. I listen to a lot of people podcasts, and I be looking at it like they be really, could I say, shitting in the pool.
Yeah.
When it comes to spreading positive narratives.
Exactly.
I like this. That's what Open Bar Podcast is about. We pretty much talk about entrepreneurs and doing different stuff. I talk to artists, athletes, everybody that come on the show, and we just chop it up. And I got bartenders that make drinks, and we talk over the drinks. It's like a networking show.
Okay, so look, I pulled it up. Did I pull up the right one?
Oh, let me go. My other phone in the shop.
Let me see. So
it's like an orange and black logo, just like the logo on the thing.
And it's got like a mic that looks kind of like a drink.
Yep.
Okay.
Look like a little beer mug. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. So from hustler to CEO, discipline, boxing, and business, I got you. I pulled you up. I'm here.
Yeah, it's a few different episodes, but yeah, that's pretty much. I just put it in a nutshell what it's about.
I'm about to let me copy this and post it in the chat real quick so people can follow up and subscribe. Hey man, y'all go and support Open Bar Podcast and support this young man doing good things, talking about positivity, talking about entrepreneurship and speaking life into people. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm down to come on. I haven't watched the episode, but I will watch the episode. But you here in LA, I'm with it, man. I'm for sure with it.
Yeah, Pun knew who I am. Everybody knew who I am. It's just you probably really got a introduction from me. You feel me?
Hey, I'm with it. Like, and then I got a little bit of memory mess up, like from my past stuff going on. So my memory be kind of bad and not on point. But yeah, I'm with it. You
good? I do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, Open Bar is a podcast, YouTube channel based around open conversation, trending topics, a choice of alcoholic beverages with theme backdrop that mimic a bar scenery with special guests such as artists, influencers, business, clothing brands, and entrepreneurs, mixing up some of their favorite drinks and entering the world with transparency. If I was still drinking, I would.
Hey, my bartenders make mocktails, man. They make
Hey,
mocktails.
dude,
We do mocktails. Everybody don't drink, but it's still a vibe. You know how like you go to the bar and you run into somebody.
yeah,
Maybe you networking or good conversation. When you got a good vibe, you gonna talk to people inside of a club or a bar. That's what it's about.
dude.
You ain't gotta drink alcohol. You can
Listen
have
to
a
this.
mocktail.
One of my favorite jobs I had was a bartender, right? And I've been telling my wife I want to go back to bartending because I love dive bars, right? Like I just love dive bars, shooting pool.
Oh
like,
yeah, 6 a.m. things. I'm doing that for my birthday.
Man, I love that shit. I love dive bars. It's just like I like the people in dive bars.
Nobody knows about that.
Like man. So I want to start bartending again, and I eventually want to open a dive bar. You know what I mean? I eventually want to have a bar, buy somebody's bar out, and get their liquor license. And but I love that. We used to go to like dive bars, me and my wife. And you know that game they have where you throw like the puck on the wood thing, and it's like sand on it, and you try to knock the other person's puck off. They have that in some dive bars. They have it at like different places, darts, like all that shit. I love all that shit. So yeah, man, I'm with it.
It's crazy. Dive bars. I've just got introduced to dive bars maybe a few months ago because I ain't know nothing about it. It's low key. I go to a lot of speakeasies. So everybody's like, yeah, try a dive bar. I'm like, when that shit open? I went and sat in the parking lot. It was sketchy as hell.
Dude.
Sketchy. 6 a.m. opened up. They had a line. I was like, what the hell is people doing?
Dude, I was a bartender. I was a bartender at a dive bar in San Pedro. But it had a good clientele, like a good business that would come in. I think it's called is it Goodfellas? I don't know what it's called now, but it used to be called something else. It was across from Crimson on 6th Street. But I used to work Sunday mornings also because of football. And that was a worst days that they made money. But then I turned it into like in the morning, I would make the regulars. We'll open up at 9, games is at 10. I would make them whiskey coffees with cream, like an Irish coffee or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was be serving that up, and they would be like, oh shit, let's get some breakfast. And I would order breakfast. There was no restaurant inside. There was no food inside. I would have to order, and I would go and get the shit from like 2 doors down, bring breakfast. And I had that shit jumping so much that in 2 weeks, all the bartenders, I was a bar back. And I wasn't even a bartender, but they had me working on Sundays as a bartender. So everybody was
Some people don't know what a bar back is. Tell the people what a bar back is.
A bar back is like the dude that's helping the bartenders getting the ice, getting beers, doing the kegs and doing all that shit. You taking care of all the trash, cleaning. But it got so vicious that where all the bartenders was like, Rios, can I work Sundays? I'm like, damn, me and Vanessa got that. Be like, well, one of these Sundays can I work? We was pulling in like, I don't even want to lie, like $2,500 in tips just on Sundays. And then they had to keep it open later for the late games.
I want to be there too.
Dude, it started cracking up in there. So I love bars. And that's even without drinking, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm down. Like I'm super with it. I love the whole concept, open bar podcast.
But do you see how when you're a bartender and you meet people there and you talk in conversations, people from all types of walks. So
Dude,
that's kind of what that's about.
Can you imagine me having a conversation as a bartender?
Yeah.
It'd be like, damn, get my drink, nigga.
Right. Yeah. But that's the concept of Open Bar Podcast.
There it is.
Talking organically, it's unscripted. We pretty much just have our conversations and go. But I'm not off of that though. I've been following your other adventure when you would go to different coffee shops because I drink coffee too.
Okay.
So I was looking at that show, and then this one right here just was like, oh yeah, this is even better because you have people call in and all other stuff. That's what we doing on my next show. I'm about to create.
Nice.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope as hell.
I'm like, man, I'm telling them to come on the show.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. Just let me know what days that you're shooting or when your next availability is, and I'm there, man. I'm with it.
Man, we booked until September.
It's all
I ain't
good.
gonna lie to you.
It's all good.
But just to put it in an atmosphere for sure, we gonna how you on and how you pull up. We in Artesia. It's not.
Oh, that's right there. That's not far. That's right down. 91.
We shoot on Wednesdays at 9.
Okay.
Yep.
Just let me know. Keep me posted. Hit me in the DM, whatever. Shoot. I got your number, so I'll text you. And whenever you have a next opening, September, October, November, it don't matter. That's good that you book like that also. That's tight.
Yeah, I do it ahead of time just so, because it's pre-recorded. I'll make sure that the shows is marketed the right way. Like making sure I post the right content, making sure I do all of the promo and have it already up and ready to go with the audio,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if we shoot it and it don't look right or sound right, we should be able to reshoot it or whatever it takes. But it's not scripted. We pretty much, I don't even like talking to people when they come to this, before they come to the show. I reach out or they reach out to me.
Yeah.
I ask them what they have a business or whatever. They tell me like, all right, cool, give me an email and phone number, and I book them. And then when they get there, I don't even talk to them when they get there. I say, hey, what's up? Have a seat. We setting up, and then we get on the show. Let's go. Then I ask them all the questions I need to ask them. My bartender asks all the questions he asks me. It's an organic show.
Hey, that's dope because nothing's better than like a natural, unscripted conversation. Like we about to get to know each other. We're going to talk about shit. I'm going to ask some real questions that I really want the answers to. That's what makes a good interview too. Like when you're really interested in the person and asking them questions that you're actually interested in the answer. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I want to know, nigga, how the fuck did this? And that's how conversations just spark into some bomb ass shit. So good shit, man. More power to you. And blessings to you and your family and your podcast. That's dope, man. And the moment you got to open it, I'm there. Let me know.
Yeah, bet. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Oh, you know what? Let me ask you a question though. Because just on the theme of on this morning of like working past being tired, what was the last time or when was a time when you were tired, but you pushed past it and you were told yourself, damn, I am stronger than what I thought I was. I can handle more than what I thought. Was there ever a time where that happened?
Hey, that's all the time. Me being an entrepreneur myself, I don't work for nobody. So everything that I do it got to calculate every day. So every time you wake up and you're tired, you got to keep going. You got to keep going because you miss that payment, that Ben's going back to the lot.
Right.
You hear me?
It said shit. For me to maintain my life, nigga, every day I got to push past it.
Every day, every single day. So that's, especially I'm always creating, man. I've been up since like 4 o'clock this morning, like doing different stuff. I got on I be streaming my game. So I'll do that for like an hour. Went to the coffee shop. Now I'm in Artesia right now, setting up and creating another show that I just told you about.
Yeah.
I'm just gotta keep going.
Gotta keep
when you
going.
don't feel like it, you gotta think about what's the consequences of being lazy.
Straight up. What's the consequence of losing everything? Nigga, not having what you got.
Losing everything.
All that forward progress, all that forward motion, all that shit you built up, you willing to lose all that? Hell nah. Yep. I can't sleep on this. Shout out to you, man.
Exactly.
It's C4? What is it?
For sure.
C4?
Yeah, C4.
C4, I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you and what you got going on. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was like if you ask Pun, he know who I am.
Okay, for sure.
I used to, my Instagram and all that stuff used to be AceBoy4.
Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Let's go. AceBoy4. Let's have it. Another bomb-ass podcast, y'all, that y'all can check out and that y'all can support. These shit is just happening organically. Y'all go support this. I'm subscribed up right now. I just subscribed. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. I'm going to check out some of these podcasts. I'm going to leave some comments. I'm going to like and subscribe. You know, do all the good shit. Go on, man. Have a good one. And blessings to you and your family, man.
Same to you, man.
Boom. C4. Let's go. He's about to start a new show also, which is dope. Taking call-ins. I think the interaction between between your chat and you and taking call-ins, I think that shit is just adds such a great element to what you got going on. And so I'm excited to see what his podcast, I'm excited to look at this podcast and then to see what he builds out of that. And he has great viewership. And he said, I want to make sure the things that I do are lined up perfectly and have a good editing. It's pre-recorded. I want it to be the best product possible. And that's what I need to work on. That's also something that I'm lacking is promoting my reality checks, promoting the other shows and promoting Hidden Heroes, Reality Check, and making it the best product possible. Yeah, the interviews are good, but how are you promoting it? How are you soliciting the product to the fans, to people out there? I got to do a way better job. And I'm glad I just talked to this young man because it just inspired and motivated me to be better in that aspect. I like what he's got going on. I really, really do. And he got live called Sidebar. I like that too. Sidebar is alive. That's dope, man. Good shit. But what up, y'all? What's up with us, man? Shout out C4. Let's go. Y'all go and follow. Y'all go and subscribe. Follow up. Do your thing. What up, Cali Bags? You in the building again? But you late. You late. Let's go. White Russians used to be my shit. I used to love White Russians. Not even gonna lie. If somebody can make a good White Russian, that's one of the top tier drinks for real. It's one of the most expensive drinks, but it's top tier. White Russian is top tier. If it's not just like whiskey on the rocks or tequila on the rocks, I don't do mixed drinks. I don't do all that stuff. I will do a White Russian in the morning at breakfast. I used to do Bloody Marys. I used to love me a good Bloody Mary. Back when I was drinking. You know a nigga is a drinker when he drink Bloody Marys. Hey, man. Octavio, I've streamed 2 days in a row, and I'm going to stream tomorrow. That'll be 3 days in a row. And then if I stream Thursday and Friday, I'm not going to be streaming every day. No. I think I burnt myself out streaming every day, like Saturday and Sunday. I did that I can't remember. I think I did like 20 days straight or something, and then was doing other things. I think that kind of burnt me out a little bit. So I'm trying to be more reserved, cooler, and coming on when I feel energetic and proper. You know what I mean? I don't want to be forcing shit, like not feeling good and just showing up just because. But I've been hearing y'all. I've been hearing Dogface. I've been hearing GFS. I've been hearing other people reaching out like, hey, man, just touch down in the morning. Just touch down in the morning. Talk to us about something. It ain't got to be some crazy, amazing, this and that. Just come chop it up. You ain't got to have topics. You ain't got to, like lately, I don't even go to the pages to look at shit and this and that. I don't have to no more. That was like a burden. Let's go. Stay Go Radio. Best morning show in the world, Craig. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see why this shit ain't. Oh, that's why. Boom. Found it. There we go. It was on headphones. It wasn't on. There we go. We're going to see if this is going to work. Let me see if you guys can hear this shit better. I'm going to pull up one of Open Bar Podcast. I'm going to open up his latest video to see if you guys can hear this.
If I train my ass off every single day.
There we go.
Ain't no way a zombie apocalypse going to show up on your door.
Yeah, exactly.
Those zombie apocalypse going to show up on your door. Can y'all hear that?
Also, another thing that motivates me a lot.
Is that better?
It motivates me, but just instills that discipline in me from the gym is survival.
That's true.
If I train my ass off every single day.
Ain't no way a zombie apocalypse going to show up on your door.
Hey, can y'all hear that? Does that sound better? Y'all was saying the last video that I tried to pull up, you couldn't hear it that clearly. I switched out on my settings. Okay, good. Okay, we there now. Shout out to Open Bar Podcast. I actually pulled up a video. Let me go ahead and like that. Ain't no zombie apocalypse popping up on you. Not without a 12 gauge. Bah! Oh, you want to see the Rebecca? My bad. Let me go back to the Rebecca for Dogface. This fool Dogface is very demanding, man. Very demanding.
The most insane.
Who is that out there? That's my wife, Rebecca. Rebecca, come! Hurry up! Whoever come in, Rebecca, I will get you.
Rebecca!
Rebecca, God. Oh, God. Somebody empty Rebecca. Jump in. Where's the lifeguard? Oh, my
Appreciate your streaming. We appreciate your content. W Rios. W Ghetto Cafe. Best morning show in the world. Hot beverage.
Let's go. Shout out to Fashe. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm telling y'all, this is how I'm getting along. It's through y'all. Let's go. Shout out to Fashe, man. Shout out you and your journey. Appreciate every super chat that I get. Turn it up. Yeah, that's loud as hell. God damn, Dogface. Rebecca, why is he? So if that's your wife, this is my question. If your wife is out there going through it like that, are you recording for life insurance? Or are you jumping out there helping your wife? I know my answer.
Rebecca, I'm filming for life insurance policy. Rebecca, somebody help my wife, please. Oh, God.
Somebody help my wife, please.
Grab Rebecca.
Grab Rebecca.
Oh, God. Rebecca, get up, get up. Water, clear.
Walter, clear up. It was saying, Walter, clear up.
Go get her right now. The water coming. Run, Rebecca! Run!
Run, Rebecca! Run!
Somebody grab a jet ski.
Somebody grab jet ski.
Don't forget that. You know how much rental costs?
Don't forget that.
Rebecca, how much time to tell you to here? Right, Jacob. With a on vacation, look on it. You can't even get up, walk up the step, Rebecca.
You can't even get up.
Come here, Phil.
Hey, I need to see this dude. I really need to see this person. I need to see this person. He needs to become famous, viral, whatever it is. This dude might be one of the funniest people. But what do you think his wife said when she saw that video? Run, Rebecca! Run! I'm recording for life insurance. What do you think is going through her mind when she saw that video? Like, you telling these cats to come get me. Only excuse he has, the only excuse he has is if he can't swim. That's the only excuse. Gets up, you can't even walk up the stairs. Don't forget about the jet ski, my rental. He only excuse is he can't swim. That's the only excuse. That's the only pass that he gets. Your wife is about, now we all laughing and it's all funny, it's all games, it's a joke right now. But had that young lady lost her life, we would be singing to a different tune. Like, you piece of POS, you ain't go out there and help your wife, she passed away, and you just sitting there asking everybody else to help her. You ain't got your janky, tired ass out there. We would be on. We would be disappointed. Hey, Cali bags only. I can't swim. I'm still getting out there for mine. We going out together. That's actually stand up. That is actually real shit. We going out together. I'm getting out there. But what nobody else is tripping off of is every relationship has the energies, like opposite energies. We could tell who the G is in this relationship. And it's Rebecca. Rebecca is the G in this relationship because I don't know if y'all see her riding that wave in on a Sea-Doo, on a jet ski. She ain't playing. She on a jet ski riding the wave in. Cole, check her out. Watch. I'm going to pull it up just so y'all can see that. She's the G in the relationship. Look at her. Look at her.
That's my wife, Rebecca.
She riding the wave in.
Rebecca, come.
Look at her.
We ever come in, Rebecca. I will get you.
Hey, she's a G.
Rebecca, God. Oh, God.
Rebecca, God. Oh, God. Look how she rode that wave in.
Who is that out there?
Look at her.
That's my wife, Rebecca.
Who is that out there?
Rebecca, come. Hurry up. We ever come in, Rebecca. I will get you.
Hey, she is a G for that shit. I don't care what nobody says. She rode that wave in like a bug. She's the G in the relationship. We all can tell. Anybody riding a wave in on a jet ski, more power to her. Cali bags in that situation. Hey, you know what? But you know, on a heavier note, you said you feel like in a life or death situation, you know how to swim. You won't, man. You won't. Water, Mother Nature ain't no joke. Let's go ahead and send a special shout out prayer. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, who just passed away. Rest in peace to Theo from the Cosby Show. Out with his family, and he passed away drowning. Water is no joke. If you don't know how to swim, if you don't know what's up with water and don't go play with it. Don't go play with water and and jump out there and try to, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna beat it. If you can't swim, you can't swim. If you can't swim, fear ain't gonna make you swim. Fear is gonna make you panic and do something else. Get out there with a life jacket on. Get out there. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, and his family. A lot of people die in this, are pass away in that form of fashion. Out there with his family. You can't beat water, man. Powerful. Rest in peace to the girls out in Texas, the flash floods. You can't beat water. So don't be that guy that's like, yeah, I can get out there and do that. No, you can't. No, you can't. Go get you some swimming lessons. I saw somebody say that. Somebody said, go get you some swimming lessons right now. Especially if you have children. If you have children and you can't swim, God damn it. If you got kids and you can't swim, you're doing an injustice, man. You better not be taking them around no goddamn water if you can't swim. Don't be taking them to no pool. Don't take them to no boat ride. None of that shit. You better learn how to swim. Get your ass at this big ass age and go learn how to swim right now. It's people and that's right, 919, it's people out there that are strong swimmers, amazing swimmers, that have passed away in water and drowned because they can't fight the current and this and that. You think your ass about to jump out there not knowing how to swim gonna beat that? Swimming in the ocean is wild. You better learn how to swim. If you're an adult and you got kids and you don't know how to swim, nigga, right now, go Google nearest swim instructions near me. It's summertime. Ain't no reason why you shouldn't be able to find a pool or somebody that's giving out lessons to learn how to swim. Go learn how to swim. At least learn how to like egg beat and just be in the water where you can stay above water float. Like ain't nobody telling you to get out there and learn how to swim like Michael Phelps, but at least know how to wade water. You don't know how to wade water and just be above water, egg beat with your feet and have your hands like this? Come on, man. Balenci, it ain't too late. Get out there, man, and go swim. Swimming is not hard. If another man would have saved her, she probably would have. Never mind. I'm not going to say that either. But yeah, how do you face that woman's family after you don't jump in and help save her? Well, if you can't swim, yeah, that's the excuse. But you got to go face that woman's family. You got to be like, yeah, you're going to be the laughing stock. Or maybe you just don't give a damn. Tafashe, and that's the other thing. Swimming is a great workout. And you be at the gym, swimming is a great workout. It's a full body workout. It's better than running. It's easier on your knees, easier on your joints. Hey, Ohio Ties. Now, you one of the smartest cats in here. You one of the smartest cats in here. There's going to be situations in life where something may happen or whatever, where you need to learn how to swim, where you need to know how to swim. You never know what will come up. You should know how to do things just to know how to do things. I learned how to drive almost everything that has wheels on it just because if there's ever an emergency or if I ever need to hop up in something and dip off, I was taking trucking classes just to learn how to drive a truck. I was going to buy a stick shift just so my kids could learn how to drive a stick. I might sell my the old bucket just to get a bucket stick shift, just to teach them how to drive a stick shift. You need to learn, you need to know how to operate. If you don't know how to swim, go after it, man. Go get it. Yep, I rode a unicycle before. I know I get out there, man. In the water. You got to learn for your son. You got to learn for your son. Gordon Gartrell, I think I do know that name. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, man. Man, shout out to Theo, man. Shout out to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Prayers out to him and his family. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. That was a major part of my life as a kid. The Cosby Show, major part. Learn before you had the kids, man. Learn before you had the kids. It's no excuse. You two, you're very motivated, man. You're a motivated guy. Learn before. Rios, I need your advice. Family advice. I'm 38. My family casted me to the side, like blocked me, shitted on me. And like 10 years ago, in those 10 years, I became an electrician. Well off now, they're reaching. Advice for that. Like family members reaching out to you because now you think because you know what? Call in. Rockstar 420. Call in and we'll talk about it because I need some more info on that. The number's on the screen. Call in Rockstar and we'll talk about it. The 1-2-3-3. Crazy how people will get into a machine in the sky, fully relying on someone else to keep you alive, but won't allow themselves to gain control over their ability to navigate water on their own. That's my next goal, is to learn how to fly a plane. I have information where I think like if in an emergency situation, I can maintain, but taking off and landing, I want to learn all that shit actually. Aviation. Easy money. Come on, man. Shit on that family. We don't know why the family turned their back on him. We don't know if he was wilding out. We don't know if there was what happened, what took place. Why did this come about? 10 years ago, what happened 10 years ago where my family casted me to the side, like blocked me, shitted on me, and like 10 years ago? What happened 10 years ago? Did they just wake up and say, hey, we just casting you out? 1, 2, 3, 3, we just casting you out. It's over for you. It's done. There's got to be a backstory to it. It has to be something there to the story. What took place? What happened? I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault or you did something that was deserving of being casted out. But maybe they see a different you. Maybe they see a responsible you. Maybe they see you are matured. You have grown. What is it? What happened? I don't know. That is like a question that I can't really answer. Communication is everything, right? You don't have to let people back in your life, but you can communicate, understand, assess the situation. See, what's going on? Why are you reaching out? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I'm good. I've built up my life and this and that. What's going on with you? What are you doing? Then if they like, hey, man, you know, I fell on rough times. I done fell on some hard times. I was wondering if you got somebody. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Morning show with Rios.
Yo.
The number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. You better believe it's Rios. What's going down with you, man? Call it where you calling from and what's your name? What's up, man?
Hey, this Rockstar 420. I just posted that.
Hey, let's go. What's going on, man? Okay, so I have some questions. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being engaging and sending that in the chat. That's awesome because it's a good conversation. So what took place 10 years ago and how did they turn their back on you? Like what took place, what led up to it, and how did they shun you? Like what was talk to me about it.
All right, so we got to go back a little bit further. So around when I was like 17 years old, right? Mm-hmm. My mom got cancer. She passed away when I was 19, right?
Okay.
So as all that is going on, my mom ended up, it was pretty much like 19 with my own apartment, right?
Okay.
So in between 19 28.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Using me.
Hold on real quick. I'm gonna turn the Bluetooth off and turn it back on because you're going in and out. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on real quick. I'm listening. So she handed down her Section 8, you said?
She handed down. She passed away.
She handed down her apartment.
Had me fill out some paperwork.
Yeah. And so now you had it, and now you got the apartment at 19, and now your family is trying to use you. Okay, let me try to fix this, and we're going to jump right back into it. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
All right, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna get back on Bluetooth. Hold on. Turn it back on. Get back on the Rodecaster. Give me 1 second. All right, you there? Can you hear me? Damn, did I hang up on him? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get you back on Rodecaster. Can you hear me now? Dang it, I've messed it up. Okay, hold on. Damn, that was going to be a nice conversation. Hold on. If it does, I'll just do it on the speakerphone on. All right, are you there? There we go. There we go. There we go.
Shout out to you.
We got it. Let's go. Okay, so now the family is reaching out to you because they want to. Go ahead. I'm not gonna put words in your mouth. Go ahead.
Okay. So in between like the ages of 18 to 19 to 28, I had like my own apartment.
Okay.
So pretty much I'm helping out family. I'm letting cousins stay with me. I'm letting aunts stay with me. I'm letting my cousin and her baby father stay with me. I'm doing like all types of stuff to help everybody out. But it's like nobody was helping me out.
Okay.
Like I got bills coming out and everybody's like, oh man, you got bills. We don't got bills.
Yeah. But you handing out and you letting them live with you, you giving them all kind of stuff, helping them.
Yeah, so around the age of like 28, I ended up getting an apartment like right downstairs from my aunt. All right.
Okay.
So everything's all cool. Me being an idiot, I let my cousin move in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my cousin moves in, and me and my cousin, we got like an age difference. He's like 21, 20 years old, something like that, and I'm 28. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to hang out with his homeboys all the time, you know? And it became like an ongoing thing. Like one homeboy leave, another homeboy come through. Yo, my homeboy, he's just gonna stay for the night. He gotta do this in the morning, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. And then I just got aggravated by the whole shit. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm doing all this to help y'all out, and y'all not doing nothing to help me out. And on top of me helping y'all out, y'all bringing in more people for me to help out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just stopped helping. I just stopped helping everybody out, and then all of a sudden I'm just like I'm just like the biggest asshole in the world.
Okay, so by you not helping, basically what you were doing helping was allowing people to stay places, to have a place to stay to lay their head. Like that's how you were helping them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, on top of that, helping them out with jobs, helping them out with a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Okay.
Fucking babysitting kids, that ain't mine. I don't want to babysit kids when I'm 28 years old.
Right, no, I get it. And the thing is, or not the thing is, but we have to set the standard of how we want to be treated, right? Like we have to set the standard for, and this is just the precursor to what, because we haven't even got to them turning it back and then now they're reaching back out. But we set the standard for how we want to be treated. And so you kind of you didn't have boundaries set and you didn't have any standards or regulations like, hey, y'all can come stay for a couple of nights or whatever, but this ain't no gravy train. I'm not just going to support everything that you got going on. Like you're going to have to work at it, get at it. This is my space. This is my living space. This ain't for all of us. Get it together, talk about it, communicate. And these are my expectations. When we don't set those boundaries and expectations and requirements, people will keep testing waters and pushing the limits and overstepping their boundaries and overstaying their stay. So that's one thing that we have to always do from the jump, from the beginning. But then you got fed up and you told them like, hey man, I ain't doing this shit no more. Y'all some conniving, y'all taking advantage of me, you're taking me for granted and this and that. Then now I'm shutting off completely. And it was just from 0 to 10, right? Like, so you just told them like, hey, this shit's over and it's over. So now you didn't cut them off. So after that, they basically didn't contact you no more because you couldn't provide you wouldn't provide what you were providing for them. And now they mad and this and that. But now am I correct with what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, so fast forward after I got shunned and kicked out the family, black sheep of the family, whatever. I went to trade school.
Okay.
I became an electrician, and I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm doing pretty well off.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing well off, all of a sudden, like one family member start hitting me up, and then all of a sudden it's just like more and more, and like the more stuff I post on social media, like I'm taking trips to Florida. I'm going to like California, went to Jamaica last summer, and it just seems like they're trying to get back in good graces because they think I got money.
Mm-hmm. And so that could be a conclusion.
That's what's going through my mind.
That's what's going through your mind. And that's like the conclusion or the assumption that you're making right now. Like, okay, now you guys are this and that because of this and that, which could very well be the case.
Oh, no. Actually, I talked with a few family members, and then it seems like the conversation goes good, but then all of a sudden,
boundaries. What do you say now? What do you do now? When they do go there.
Truthfully, I try to cut it off like as soon as possible, as soon as any type of money gets brought up, because I'm doing well off for me. I'm not doing well off for
everybody
20
else,
other people and me.
Right. But so who is your family? Who is your circle? Who is it that you are willing to break bread with? Who's around you that you are willing to help and sacrifice and do this and that? Do you have a circle of people that you do have like that? Do you have family members who you are that way with, or is it everybody?
Yeah, after that, I just started getting around people that's on the same mind frame as me. You know, that's going out and trying to make something of themselves. I can't be around people that's going to be, sitting around digging in their ass all day, waiting for like food stamps.
Waiting for a handout. Exactly. So,
yeah.
So it's completely on you. You know what I mean? Like what you want to do. Like you've worked yourself into a good position to be successful in life. But have you communicated that with them? Like, hey man, I fuck with y'all. Y'all family. I fuck with y'all. It is what it is. Like I didn't choose y'all. Y'all what God gave me. But I'm not a handout. So don't be hitting me up for handouts. Yes, we could be family. We could do this. We could build a relationship. But nigga, I'm not the handout. Have you communicated that kind of like maybe not as rough or as harsh as that, but have you broke it down to them like, yeah, all good. But when it starts to asking me to take from my plate, I'm not with that. You guys need to show up in a better way. You guys need to show me that you are deserving of me being in that energy with y'all, because when I stood up for myself, you guys shunned me. And have you had those conversations? Those are tough conversations to have, and it gives people the opportunity to say some stupid shit or to fix the shit that they did.
I mean that's the whole thing. I could have like this whole conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
I could have like this whole conversation with them, and nobody will say, "Yeah, we was wilding. Our bad about that."
Mm-hmm.
And you know, sometimes that's all we want. Sometimes that's all we want. All we want is somebody to say, "Hey, man, I did you wrong. I'm sorry."
To take accountability and responsibility for their actions.
If I can get that, no problem. Come back into life, whatever. But don't try to make it seem like don't try to make it seem like I'm the bad guy in this situation after y'all did all the using,
Yeah. But I will say this also. In every situation, there is responsibility and accountability. We play a part in everything that happens to us that we don't like, that we do like. We play a part in it. And accountability is a big thing. Like, hey, it was my fault that I let that happen. I let that happen to myself. And I'm not going to let that happen again. That's not how I live my life. I learned my lesson from that. And we could be family from a distance or we could be family up close, but you got to show me that you value who I am as a person other than value what I bring to the table, other than monetary reasons. And if they can't get with that, they can't get with that. And you just keep moving. But the other thing is like pride before the fall, right? Pride before the fall. Make sure you're being given glory and you're being humbled and you're being understanding and giving people grace to be who they are and let them survive their mistakes. But, like at some point you may need one of these people. Just keep that in mind. At some point in life, things can happen. God can humble you, and you might not be in the position that you're in 2 weeks, in a year, whatever, 2 years down the line. But just make sure that you're walking in the walk and you're walking with purpose, so that when things do come about, you can understand them and you can see like, okay, you know what I mean? I was forgiving. I did walk this walk and was this kind of person. But just keep in mind your actions as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm gonna put it out there. I wasn't 100%, the most straight and narrow guy,
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I try to take accountability for, any actions that I did,
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like they're not taking accountability for what they did. So it's kind of like they want me to apologize for them being assholes,
Mm-hmm. And do they say that? They say that, or you just like, I feel like this is what they feel. I feel like this. Or are they saying that?
Well, last time I talked with my grandmother, let me see. Last time I talked with my grandmother, we had like a pretty good conversation. And then, I apologized for everything that happened. And pretty much she's just like, oh, yeah, you apologize. And I'm like, damn, grandma, I can't get no, I don't know, man. It's annoying. It's annoying,
It's annoying, yes. But let me tell you, we don't get to choose our family. That's one thing for sure. But your grandma, I would say, try to build on that relationship. Try to do as much as you can to build that relationship so that at the end of the day, you can say, I did everything I could to restore and try to get this relationship back to what it was or what it could be. And I'm going to get out of my own way in building this with her. Your mom, your dad, whatever, because really when at the end of the day, none of this shit is worth not being family over. Yeah, they was shady. They was trying to take advantage, but you was allowing them to. You set a precedence for them to take advantage of you. And sometimes people take the path of least resistance, most of the time. And you want to take a handout away from me? You want to take a free meal away from me? Most people are going to deny being taken away from them. But do what you can so at the end of the day, you don't have no regrets and saying like, damn, I should have worked a little harder on building that relationship with my grandma. Now she's gone. Or with my mom. Maybe I should have talked a little bit more so I could understand her. Sometimes you got to get out of your own way to understand where somebody's coming from, how they were raised, what they were going through, why they were like that. A little bit of humbling, a little bit of get the pride out the way. You're doing great in life and you're doing good, but that's just not everything. So I would say, do the work. It's up to you. Do the work to build those relationships and to have an understanding. Because it's worth it. To me, I think it's worth it too.
Right,
you know what I mean? But don't leave yourself out there to be taken advantage of no more. Set your boundaries. You know what you're supposed to do, but try to build those relationships, especially with your grandma. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna be around forever. And you don't know what she's been through to make her the way she is or whatnot. Talk to her, man. And ain't nothing too far gone that we can't make. Ain't nothing too far gone that we can't make it back from either.
Yeah. Oh, it's just kind of hard right now.
It's going to take some time.
I'm trying to figure it all out.
It's going to take some time for sure. But stop looking at your money as the thing. You know what I mean? Stop looking at your success as the thing. Take your money, take the success out of the picture, and just think about your relationship. Take the money, take that out. Don't even make the money and the success that you got going on. Don't even make that a part of who you are right now when you're trying to build a relationship or trying to get back to a healthy place with your grandma. That's not even a thing. Really what it is just me and you, grandson and grandma.
All right. Yo, and by the way, Rios.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to you.
Thank you, brother.
You do great things, man.
Man,
and you got
that.
big future coming up, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
And truthfully, you should be a therapist, man.
Hey, man, it takes a lot of work to be a therapist, a lot of schooling. For now, I'll just be a listening ear. I'll just practice active listening, and I'll just talk to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm just listening and just talking. Nothing special to what I'm doing. I'm just being patient and listening, and that's what we all need more of, just people to listen and share their stories and see how we relate and see how connected we are. We're more alike than we're not. And that's it, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's this glory to God. Everything is through God. Every good, every bad, everything that's happening is because of him. So shout out to you. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to your family and you working on what you're about to work on. And I pray that you guys can get to a common ground and a common understanding. It's all love, brother. Blessings to you and your family. Go ahead and work on that.
Thanks, man. Yo, be good and have a good rest of your lives.
Okay, for sure. Have a good one, brother.
All right, be safe, man.
Yeah. Someone said they're calling the number, but I'm not getting any calls coming through. You can call it. You call again. JC007. It's a lot of relatable stuff. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us. We in here, man. We up in here just living life, just talking, just chopping it up. Hey, Breeze. Now, my wife, HR, for sure. Therapist status, like, vicious. Me, just regular ass Rios. Whoever said they trying to call in, call the number. Hey, my aunt is in the chat. The one that I brought up on TikTok yesterday. What's up, Auntie? I love you. Heidi. Shout out to you. So, who was it said that they're trying to call in? Sonny Godfrey. It should be going through. It should be going through. But I'm about to get out of here in a second. About to make some breakfast. About to get on to my workout. Maybe take Xander to some K1 car racing shit today. W us. Shout out to Burnt Out Wavy Carter, my aunt. Yeah, of course. Alrighty, I love you. I got you. Hey, Rockstar, anytime, man. You know, I'm here for everybody. Like, if I can help, I'm going to try. You know what I mean? I'm going to give the best advice or I'm going to listen. And I'm going to try to analyze the situation and say, hey, let's look at it from both sides, or let's look at it from their side. Let's look at it from your side. What do you think? What can we gather from it? And maybe the Ghetto Cafe may have some answers. The Ghetto Cafe can give some opinions, advice, and we can get on one accord. That's the power of having 100 people in here to being on some positive stuff. Rockstar, I know it's 2 p.m. out there. It's like 11 out here, but it's hard for me to eat when I start at like 7:30, and then I come in here. I'm trying to get my stuff together, my shake, and this and that. I got to get better. Got to get more organized. Jay Johnson. So somebody said they're trying to call in. I don't think they're trying to call in. I'm gonna give them another couple minutes, and then I'm gonna get off the get offline and get to doing life out here, man. Living life. You can't analytic the relatable cause. I don't know. I'm not even really sure what that means, Burnt Out, but I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to take your word for it. You usually know what the fuck you talk about. So I'm waiting a couple more minutes to see if old boy calls in or whoever that was that said they're trying to call in. But other than that, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Y'all the best chat in the whole wide world, Craig. This is Coffee with Rios. Morning show with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. Let's go.
What's up, Ace Boys Fridays Rios? Y'all done for good or what?
So that's him with the super chat. What's up, Ace Boys Fridays, Rios? Y'all done for good or what? I don't think we're done for good. No one has said that the Ace Boys is over, but someone did bring it to my attention that it's been 5 weeks since the Ace Boys episode. To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Ace Boys podcast, streaming. I don't think so. Like, it's too much too much content, too much quality for Pun to not be having Ace Boys. I think that is a gold mine of a show that people want, that people love. And whatever direction that it goes, that he takes it, I think it's going to be successful as hell, just as it was successful. But I don't think Ace Boys is done. I don't. People busy. Manny's gone right now. I'm busy. But no, to be completely honest, I don't think it's done. But to tell you, to be 100% honest, I don't know also. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, but I also can't, I'll be lying if I said I knew exactly what was happening. So hopefully it is still going on and it still happens because it is something special and the Ace Pit is special and people have built relationships and a lot has been put in, a lot of energy, a lot of sweat equity has been put into that show. Hopefully it continues to build and continues to grow. That shit is tight. You know what I mean? Like, especially for a late night show. For a late night show that's once a week, it had a lot of success. A lot of success. And I don't think it should be slept on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, keep that shit going for sure. Yeah. Like, I think it's a diamond in the rough. Like, somebody's gonna take notice to that show and be like, yeah, man, we gotta move with this. But me, it just took a toll on time-wise, family, every Friday night away from the family. That was just taking a toll on me. Not necessarily even my family complaining, but just like, shit, nigga, like, I need to be with my babies. You know what I mean? Like, I got to spend some time. This is movie night. It's dinner time. It's the only night where it's really nothing going on. Like, Saturdays, we got all kinds of shit, and we got to go to sleep early because this and that. And so not getting to spend that Friday with my kids and then having to get up early for Saturday games, soccer, this and that. Friday is really like the best family night for me and my family. And so that like 2 years of that, it did take a toll. But I'm not saying I'm not willing to show up on Fridays and do that. I just can't do it every Friday for sure. That's not something that I'm willing to do at this moment. Maybe in the future, maybe in time, maybe when things are something else, I don't know. But at this moment, at this time, I can't do it every Friday. I gotta be, I like spending that time with my kids and my family, my wife, and dinner, and maybe going to the movies, and it's not just shit, you know what I mean? Regina Jackson, the show will probably get back, just no more Rios. Maybe. I might be a guest. I might be a feature. No, like, let's read this, let the super chat come through.
So you've outgrown the show basically?
Keen Brooks, super chat. So you've outgrown the show basically. TTS just read it anyway. No, I haven't outgrown the show. I'm still the same person. I'm still who I am. It's just I'm not as accessible as I used to be. I can't be there every Friday. It's not that I outgrown it. I can't outgrow my brothers. You know what I mean? Like, that's my family. But I'll be there when I can be there. I can't commit to every Friday. Every Friday night. Can't do it. I wonder if these numbers that be coming in as scam likely, if those are actually y'all calling or not. But scam likely, I don't be answering them. Just in case y'all calling and that's your number comes up as scam likely, I don't answer it. Alante, if that's what you got from it, you got a skewed perspective. I said, W, my family. But the way that you look at it from a skewed perspective or whatever you're focused on, you think I said F pun? You get out. It ain't been the same ever since you called the Ace Pit marginal. Hey, man, y'all saw what was happening. I wasn't lying. It was not like I was making some shit up. That shit was like, yikes. Oh, shoot. Alante, so let me just give you a little bit of advice. you think you're more skilled at reading between the lines than you actually are. I'm telling you. I'm telling you flat out. And transparent and as visible as possible. It's never F-pun. But run with what you want to run with. It's all good. I can read between the lines well. And I know what you're saying. Well, I'm trying to tell you what I'm saying. If you just listen. Welcome, Rios, to the Apollo, man. Shout out to the Apollo, dude. Shout out to Apollo. Stand up, man. Alante, are your feelings hurt because of that? Nigga, I'm joking too. Like, chill out, man. Like, I can't laugh. Why can't I laugh and make a joke? How you be a troll and then be like, oh, it's too early to joke with Rios when I'm joking? How your feelings be that? How you can be in the comments and making accusations and joking and laughing, and then when I do it, it's a problem. Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn. Let me stop joking. Let me be super serious with Alante. Oh, Alante, you don't know what you're talking about, son. Hey, where's my box? Let me put the box in. Let me get back in that box for Alante. Okay, my bad. I got out of line, man. My bad. But yeah, man, everything is good. Like, it's no extras. It's no nothing behind the scenes. It ain't no smoke. Ain't nothing like that. It's just grown ass men just living life. Rios and Pun are real friends in real life, but let's be honest, content-wise, Rios is not aligned with the destruction, and his wife probably not gonna go for Yam Cam anymore. Just read into what Rios says. My wife is not really that tripping like that, but I don't even want that shit though. Actually, to even be like even anything that could be brought up. Alante, you supposed to be a bigger man at all times, no keezy, cuz see, that's where you got shit fucked up. No. I'm not the bigger man. I'm not anything that you think in that way about me or on a different pedestal or on a different platform or a different standard or expectation of me. That's where you fucking up. I'm just here being me. I'm not bigger than the program. I'm not a bigger man. I'm not none of that. Like I say all the time, all glory to God, man. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. I'm not a bigger man than nobody. We're all peers in here. We're all equal. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes constantly. I survive my mistakes, but I make mistakes often. And I'm not bigger than the bigger man, the bigger program, bigger than the program, none of that shit. I'm just rapping ass Rios. Eric Chapman, how you remember that? Hey, how you remember that? Rapping ass Rios. Let's go. Yeah, man. Nah, I am not no bigger man. Me, Cali Bags, Eric Chapman, Elante, JC007, we are exactly the same. We are on the same fucking level. I listen to y'all just how you listen to me. There ain't no difference. Only difference in anybody's life is God. Glory to him. Glory to him. Some of us are bigger physically, yeah, but some of us are smaller spiritually, which really matters. Physicality don't matter. How big are you spiritually? That's what I'm focused on right now. Not physicality. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Where you at? Where you lined up, balanced energy-wise? Because I know what's behind me. I know what's running with me. I know the power. I know the power that I ride with every day, all day. What's your spirit doing? What you doing? What's the work? What's the walk you walking in? Ain't the size, how tall, how big, small, whatever. What's that spirit like? Heem Brooks. Oh, listen, it's another
Rios, do
TTS.
you see the Ace Boys Yam Cam as a ceiling to your content endeavors? Be honest.
Rios, do you see the Ace Boys / Yam Cam as a ceiling to your content endeavors? As a ceiling, like as if that with the Ace Boys and with the Yam Cam, I can't get past that ceiling with my endeavors? I'm trying to understand that question. I definitely don't see Ace Boys or Yam Cam as a ceiling to anything that I do. To be honest, like I don't see anything being a ceiling to what I do, but what I allow to happen in my life. Like I'm my own ceiling. I'm my own obstacle. I'm my own barrier. If I'm not walking in my purpose, I'm my own obstacle. I'm my own adversary. So no, I don't see Ace Boys or Yam Cam or anything like that ever being a ceiling. I don't give power to anything over me like that besides God. I don't give power to anything to be able to stifle me, to make me smaller or to limit me to what I'm going to do in life. Nothing has that power. So no, I don't see that being a ceiling. I just see it as something that I have to limit myself with for the time for me and the time for my family. I just have to limit myself, my accessibility, my energy, my focus. Like I'm still going to do Ace Boys. Whenever Ace Boys is and I can make it, I'm there. What do you think? Rios, you can't come. Like I'm there whenever I can. But my attention and my focus is what I have going on in my family. And let me tell you, it's going great. And let me tell you, it's going great. Life is good. But I'm ready and wise enough to know that there's challenges to come. This too shall pass. Me being in a good place, me being in a good spot, being patient and grounded and feeling like I'm doing good, there's always going to be something that's going to pop up. It's around the corner. I have my ups and downs, but you know what? I'm willing to deal. I'm willing to deal with what comes because I know what I've made it through has made me stronger to deal with the things that God is putting on my plate. I've only built stronger. That's what we were talking about earlier. This is a spiritual gym. We're in a spiritual workout. So shout out to us, man. We in here for about 3 hours. Tired is not the end. Tired is the test. And pay attention to all the ones that you have passed. You've passed more than you realize. More tests you've passed than you realize. You've passed more tests than you failed. LLZ, Ace Boys was the door to this here, only up from here, Rios. Everything in my past was a door to this here. Ace Boys was a part of it. Ace Boys is a part of it. But everything that I've been through in life, I give just as much weight as I give Ace Boys. Everything that I've gone through, everything that has led to this, is everything from my past has led me to this exact moment right here, including Ace Boys. Sir, no face. Kind of hard to walk a path of righteous man with alcohol and thoughts around. Basically, that's everyday life. I'm around that every day. Where you go, people are drinking. Where you go around, there's thoughts here, there's thoughts there. It's really, for me, it was the time. Like, it's just the time. There's nothing more precious and more valuable than time as a resource. That Friday nights, that like leaving at 8:30 or leaving at 9, leaving your family at that and not coming back till 2:30, that's like a time you could never get back. Those are like precious times that like with my family that I'll never get back. Yeah, I'll sacrifice time in certain things, but at night and then on my mind, like I don't want my babies ever falling asleep without me in the house. I don't ever want my children and my wife sleep on a regular schedule that everybody knows about with them being home alone, on a live. Like, I think about that also. Even though I know God got us and we protected and the hedge of protection of the Lord Jesus Christ is above us and around us, but I don't want that. I don't want somebody to know every Friday from 9:30 to this time, Rios ain't home and his family at home by themselves. On a regular schedule? Nah, man. I want to put my babies to sleep. I want to wake up with my babies in the morning. I don't ever want that to be something that's sacrificed or compromised. But I did for a while, and I looked up and I was like, you know what? I can't do this no more. Not something that I'm willing to do. Now that it's been brought to my attention, that now that this is like, oh shit, thinking about stuff like, damn, okay, fuck. Hey, wait, hold on. Shit. No, I gotta readjust. I gotta assess, address, and adjust. I had to assess, I had to address, and I had to adjust my behavior. Now, if y'all don't understand that, you just don't want to get it. You just don't want to hear it or see it. I love my brothers. Are any of my brothers mad about that? Hell no. Because they know they're going to put my family before that shit too. I don't want my kids to get used to me not being home on Fridays. Like, oh, dad not going to be home. Dad not going to be here on this day every week. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, I would never miss a day if it was scheduled differently, if we all could get on the schedule at a certain time, but we can't. Like, that's the perfect time for everybody because that's when everybody's free. But just because it's opportune for everybody else and it works for everybody else's schedule doesn't mean that that's what I need to do. Oh, it's working out for everybody else. Let me sacrifice what I stand on. Nah, man. And I love every single one of them brothers. To death, to after death. That team, I think you might be asking about what we're talking about right now. If you like just pay attention and listen, I think we might be talking about what you're asking. Nah, I'm not moving to Austin. And I'm not going to move from one hustle and bustle to the next hustle and bustle. Austin is like the closest thing to LA out there in Texas. I'm not leaving LA to join up something that's damn near close to being what LA is, Hollywood. Yeah, that team, go run that whole 15 minutes back. I just talked about it. It's all good. You just hopped in at the tail end of it. Like if you go from like 15 minutes back and then listen, yeah, I answered all that. I ain't gonna say Texas is whack. I'm just saying I'm not gonna move from LA to go to somewhere similar to it. If I'm gonna leave a place, I'm gonna go slow it down. Xander graduates high school and goes off to college. He might move, might go do something, go be somewhere else. Go be great somewhere else. We might travel the world. Me and my wife might travel the world. She's a traveler. Wife is a traveler. HR is a traveler. She wants to go to these places. I'm like, all right, I'll go. As long as they got some good food, I'm with it. But yeah, that team. Yeah, man, run it back. At least you know that it's there. If you really have that question, you really want to know, it is there for you to go back. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show at Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? And I think I know who the hell this is. What's up, man?
Man, you too much. Bust out the yam can. What's good, man?
What's going down, dog face? What's happening?
Ain't shit, man. I was just calling to say what's up real quick, man. And I just wanted to touch on the R files real quick.
Okay, let's go.
Before you got blind. Yo, yeah, if you did a little bit later, because this is like a creepy show, them conspiracies are real creepy.
Yeah.
So, just you could do it a little bit later, you know what I mean? That might work out. It might not have as much pressure on you to make it. You know what I'm saying? I know you was buying a car, and I know how long that process takes, but you was doing that 6 p.m. over there.
Yeah.
Which is, it's this is my personal opinion. You can do whatever. Everybody always says I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you from my personal perspective.
Yeah.
You feel me? The R probably work out a little bit better. You know, if you just slotted it, not even at an exact time, but just be like, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit later tonight. You feel me?
Okay.
It's already a Friday. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about the pressures of getting things done with your family. You know, the kid probably be in bed. You know what I mean? And you just move freely like that.
Oh,
that's just my little opinion. And then I, just wanted to say what up.
I think you're right. I think you are correct because Thursdays I can do 8 o'clock, 8:30s, no problem. Like that's like not a problem at all throughout the week. I could do that. But it's just when I be trying to get like earlier because of practices and this and that, like if later does make more sense, but I was trying to take into consideration like people on the East Coast that's going to be up too late. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I don't want to go too late where people.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. It's Friday, so we already up late for the most part, a little bit, than the usual. And like I said, it's one of those creepy shows. Manly P. Hall used to do it late. All the legends, AM radio and shit like that you do conspiracy joints, they would do them a bit later for the most part. Even what's son's name from Behold the Pale Horse. So the author of Behold the Pale Horse, the sheriff's office came in and kicked the door down and killed him.
He had a show?
He didn't have a he didn't have like a set show, but yeah, he definitely have a couple episodes out there. You could probably find some of them on YouTube.
Milton,
and he
so
would come in
author is Milton William Cooper?
Bill Cooper.
Bill Cooper. Oh, I did not know that. I had no idea that he had something that was.
Yeah, so it just because it got tied to it, even with the little extra music, the little everything is like a nice tip type of shit, and if motherfuckers is willing to stay up, I'm not bad to curse, but if people want to stay up till late night to watch the Ace Boys, and that's what they're fiending for, you might as well stay up and learn you a little something instead of being an ignorant bitch, around life with a fucking. Walking around life with a dunce cap over your head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Because you always come out of the left corner with some shit that I was not expecting you to say.
I'm just trying to school people, man. I'm trying to tell you there's so much things out there, bro, that
like a stupid.
I didn't say ignorant bitch. I meant to say like silly goose. Silly gooses.
Oh shit! I was not expecting that.
Yeah, man.
Oh man! All
look,
right.
Look. Tell you. I'm gonna tell you, it's a good conspiracy. Conspiracy is what it is, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that I like to you and that I like for you to go over on that show, which has turned the show up a lot, right?
Yeah, it has,
that's
for
based
sure.
In fact, it's not necessary. Like, I got a conspiracy that I like about how 300 years of history was made up, but that's real conspiracy. Like, that's like really no proof to that. There's no evidence to back that up as much.
Right.
So I like to keep it in a realistic lane. Like, we can go over the I always get the name used, whether it was Jackson or Jefferson. I think it's Jackson, Omaha. The basic premise of that conspiracy is there was a very famous kidnapping case by daylight. They took a kid. Somebody saw the people that took the kid, and they tied those people into a black senator from Omaha. And Omaha, Iowa. I haven't watched it in a while, right? But yeah, it's a lot that go into that, and that actually touches into the Dean Coral stuff and the Texas and Chicago, and the John Wayne Gacy stuff that was it Gacy what we were talking about last time, the clown?
Yeah. Gacy, and then
Gacy,
and
the
then
clown.
Jumbie had brought up the brother in Atlanta. I forget what his name was. The brother that was, dang it, Dwayne, something.
Yeah. Wayne Williams.
Wayne Williams.
Wayne Williams.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
One of the most so-called, quote unquote, black serial killers. Even though there's that could be either here or there. It's here or miss. A lot of people say that they framed him and this, that, and the. But yeah, we touch that type of stuff. Like, I like to keep it realistic, where people are getting educated on certain topics and getting educated on the system that they actually live in and the corruption that actually goes on around them, because that will bring them into a different level. If they're on surface level politically, left, right, Democrats, Republicans, this will bring you back to a base level where you're like, well, wait a minute now.
Right.
Yeah, we can't just, there's more stuff going on here than what we're just seeing, and it's tied into political parties that we're accustomed to and familiar with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then the other thing about that, when you bring up those videos and seeing some of that shit, and even me seeing it, it brings up a different energy and interest in me, because I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's actually really interesting, because you're actually like, when you're learning something and it's like creepy and it's like, oh shit, this is happening in real world, real life. It just adds a little bit, a different element to the situation.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's actually, to me, that stuff is creepier than ghost conspiracies, or like even the other, I was just telling you about history being erased. Like, and what's the most official conspiracies out there? Charles Manson joint.
Man.
The Charles Manson, and because everybody knows the base, like MK Ultra, this, that, and the third. But if you get deep into it, if you watch the right videos, there's connections to
ODM Slim. I see you calling. I'm gonna call you as soon as I
evidence.
get off the phone with Dollface. I'm gonna call you back. But go ahead. Yeah, like the Charles Manson. Have you seen that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
In Hollywood, yeah. Of course, I like the movie, but that's not exactly what I'm talking about. It's more what I'm talking about is more so how Charles Manson and a lot of these 70s people from the 60s, late 60s and 70s from the hippie movement, all tied into either a certain CIA, I forget his name, it's escaping me right now, or they're all children of high-level military people, like high-level military soldiers and generals and lieutenants. They all come from, I believe, in California, a place called Laurel Canyon. Is that what it's called over? It's like a rich area where it's
Say it again. Say the name.
It's like a rich sector people. Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Laurel Canyon. That's where the first freak off started happening.
Yeah, and then look at this.
They put.
And they don't really be talking about how like the Hollywood producers and all them were visiting that ranch that they were at. Like, it was a lot of people, a lot of producers, a lot of heavyweight that they were setting up stuff, and those girls from that ranch were going to the parties and doing all that kind of stuff. It's a whole bunch of shit. But yes, you are right.
Dr. Jolly West, Rios. His name is Dr. Jolly West. He is a CIA psychotherapist who manipulated certain people with certain characteristics, i.e. Charles Manson, in order for them to go out and basically become cult leaders. And he used them to spread acid throughout the community at such a high level where it wasn't just a hallucinogenic and you was tripping, having a good old time. Now it became a hypnotic. It became something that I have you under my control. Now it has something that when you're on this deep ass trip, I can manipulate your brain in certain ways so that you can be 2 hippie girls or 5 hippies that are all peace and love, but the next day you go out and slaughter a pregnant woman and some more.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
The power of persuasion.
And so, like that ties into Son of Sam and all of that, and that ties into a lot of Luciferian churches from the 70s that were very popular. LaVey and all, Anton LaVey and all of that shit. If you look closely, that shit all ties back to CIA doctors. It's all the government that was really, that's why I tell people, man, we're like marionettes on strings.
Right.
And it's your job to realize how to cut those strings or either fight against the strings if you're not in the position to cut them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because most of us aren't in a position to just cut the strings of the powers that be.
Do you tie it back so far to Nazis?
Not something worse than that. I tie it back to a little something more sensitive than that.
Okay.
A little sensitive than that. I tie it back to the people that the Nazis were persecuting. Because, look, the Nazis didn't create what we know as media. The Nazis didn't create media, okay?
I didn't say
the Jews did it. The Jews.
Hey, wait, we're going to say this for our files. We're going to say this for our files on Kick. We're going to say this for our files on Kick. We're going to say it for our files on Kick. I knew you was going to go there. That's why I said the Nazis. But shout out to you, man. We're going to do our thing. I'm going to call ODM, and then I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to live life for Xander today.
All right, man. Safety, yo.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right. Let me call ODM back real quick.
What's happening?
Slim, what's up, man?
How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. You know, running on fumes right now. About to get Xander going. You know, do some summer shit. What's happening with you, man?
Man, same shit. I'm checking in on you, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you up here getting educated. You know what I'm saying? Educating the people. I know that nigga love it.
Yeah, man. I see you been on a run. I seen you was on the East Coast doing your thing. I like, oh shit, Slim everywhere.
This shit happened. How does it go? It's the time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it should be happening. Good. Yeah, man. But I'm just watching your shit, just seeing you know what I'm saying? Watch your shit every morning, watch you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep running, bro. Keep doing your shit.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I really do. And it means a lot coming from you and hearing that. You know what I mean? Like, I just been on the path. I feel like I have like a purpose right now, and I'm just moving in it and diving in it. And what comes of it is what's meant to be. So this is where we're at.
Yep, embody that shit. That's what it's all about, bro. Embodying this shit, understanding your movement, understanding what's going on with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And just, that's what it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming full circle, you know what I'm saying? It's like you seeing and telling people how they look and how they see or how they becoming, and then you look at me and telling you what you becoming and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good look, for sure.
And a big part of that is also you, I don't know if it was on the show, or if it was on the phone, or if we were on a reality check. I can't remember, but you told me, you was like, yeah, man, you got to start taking care of yourself. Because I'm seeing you in the morning, you're being tired. I see it in your eyes. You're not drinking enough water. Like that was a reality check for me. Like that was an eye opener for me. Like, dude, get your health, get your shit together. And so I've been working out lately. I've been eating healthy, been drinking more water. And I could tell the difference. I could feel the difference in me.
Slim and Rios, my top 2 shows on YouTube.
Let's go.
Appreciate that love. You're true.
They go radio, Odium Slim and Rios, my top 2 shows on YouTube. Let's go, man. We walking in our light and we walking in our energy. And the thing is that you could tell from other shit is that we're being actually who the fuck we are. And
for sure.
Unapologetically.
It's authentic as fuck.
Do I say that I'm perfect and I don't got work to do? No, I got a lot of work to do. And I'm very imperfect. But I'm being honest.
The thing is this, though, your imperfects makes you so unique. That's what I'm saying. So God ain't made us be perfect. He made us to have flaws, and our flaws is what make us different from everybody else. Straight up.
Right.
So that's niggas say, if we all didn't have flaws, then we'd be this motherfucker looking like each other, acting like each other, and it would be no difference.
Exactly.
So that's what it is. Niggas need to understand that.
And I think what's separating is like the transparency of being honest about that shit. Like being honest and real about what you're going through and who you are. That builds a different relationship, a different connection with the people. Like they like, oh, I understand, I relate. Like he ain't out here trying to be something he's not. He's telling you, I'm out here being who I am, and I know I'm going to be better, and I can be better, and every day I'm trying to get better. But this is who I am. This is it. This is who I am. Nigga, don't look at me no different than you. I ain't no bigger man. Somebody was like, Rios, you the bigger man, and they said like, nah, nigga, I ain't no bigger man or no bigger program. I'm the same as ODM. I'm the same as you. I'm the same as Sir No Face. The only thing that's bigger than the program is God.
Facts. That's the program itself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing bigger than the program because the program is God. That's why we say that. Niggas, God is the program, so ain't nothing bigger than him. So if we know that, and that's the way we walk in, we you know what I'm saying, we gonna fall, we gonna dust our shit off, we're gonna keep, you know what I'm saying, keep trying. But the thing is, I'm saying, just keep doing you, shit. Just keep doing you, because he's saying to a man, every time you fall, you must get up and dust yourself. If you fall 10 times, you must get up 10 times, straight up.
Right.
So that's what it is, nigga. Just keep falling and keep getting up, keep learning, straight up.
And we're going to keep being the image, and we're going to keep giving glory to him, because ain't none of this shit possible Ain't me and ODM ain't on the internet without God. Like, who would have thought that? Like, it's only because of him that things is happening the way they're happening in our life, and we taking accountability and responsibility for our hiccups, our mistakes, or whatever. But we gonna survive them through God. And so, I just appreciate you, brother, and I thank you for calling in. And this is a great way to end the Wake Up Show. Anything you need, anything you got going on, let me know, and I'll try to get cracking whatever I can.
Man,
you already know.
Listen,
man.
You already know, man. Nigga, I'm just here for you. I'm here for my people. You know what I'm saying? We here for each other. I know your number. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I see you on this motherfucker. I see you chop it up. I see motherfuckers try to hold you up with they, you know what I'm saying, situations. But and I see that you just be humble. And I love it. It's just all of it, just the whole humbleness. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to give you some glory and grace, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, and prayers to you and your family, man. Keep doing what you're doing. It's all love all the time, man.
Thank you, brother. You already know.
Boom.
All right.
Oh, man. That's the kind, like, man, we on one, y'all. We on one, and we're moving in the light. We're moving in our purpose. Shout out to ODM. Shout out to everybody who's called in. Shout out to everybody that's a part of this, man. Tired is the test. Tired is not the end. You've passed more tests than you know. Tired is not the end. It's the test. Tired is the test. And you've passed more tests than you actually know. Shout out to y'all, man. It's all love to everybody out there. We all can do more. There's people out there doing more with less. Let's keep fighting the good fight, because opposition is going to fight every day. They ain't not taking no days off. Let's go. Let's move forward. It's all love all the time. This is the Ghetto Cafe, man. Y'all are the greatest chat in the world. Oh, man, I got one more call. One more call, and then I'm getting off here. I got to take the call because it's my guy, Jumbie. Let's go. This is the AM Wake Up Show, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. What's going on with you, man?
Best show in the world, Craig. Hey, I just wanted to hop on the love train, man.
Let's
because
go.
I just got off working with the guys.
Let's go.
And we want to say we appreciate your show, man. Every morning. Every morning. Got a room full of niggas working out, drinking water, getting in shape, chasing their dreams.
Let's go.
For the past month, man, you've been on point, to the point to where it's almost eerie, man, with the messages. So we just wanted to let you know we appreciate you, man, and walking in that light and in vulnerability is a superpower, man. You ain't got to be schizophrenic. You ain't got to be schizophrenic. You ain't got to be bipolar. You ain't got to be autistic. There doesn't have to be a mask on vulnerability.
Right.
And I think once you realize that shit, you can break out of the system, like Dogface was saying.
Yeah.
A lot of people are attached to their ego, their personas, the expectation of, what's a good way to say it? Gratification. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I post this, they're going to like it.
Right. Want that instant gratification. Setting their self-value by what somebody else thinks of them. Like, what do you think of yourself is what matters.
And then when it crumbles, they have no sense of self to fall into.
Right.
And that's just something that we picked up on watching your show too, man, is the vulnerability in it. And that's something as a fighter, as a fight coach, you got to have, because it's accountability too.
Right.
So we just wanted to say salute, man, before you hop off, and keep going, man. Keep going. Keep fucking going. And if anybody has anything to say about even the way you've carried yourself, and I can say this as a fan of the show, and even the way you've carried yourself as an individual in a hive, it's amazing, man, because you don't always have to go with the crowd. You know what I mean? Especially to make a difference.
Right.
It's usually the guys who go the other way.
Hey,
so
man,
we just wanted to give you your flowers, man. And say
appreciate
thank you for supporting the team.
Absolutely,
man. We always got you, Rios.
I appreciate you. And like what I want to say is that the kind words and the things that you guys say, the things that you just said to me means a lot. It means a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about monetary. It's about like your work's being recognized. Like, I feel like I'm doing a good job. I feel like I'm moving. I'm feeling the value of myself, and my opinion and value of me is through God. And I think he's got me moving the way I'm moving, and I'm happy about that shit. But getting to hear people that you admire and that you look at and you're inspired by, for them to talk to you and tell you like, nah, man, what you're doing is doing some work for us. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is amazing because the way that you're talking about me, the way that you're saying the things about, I feel the same exact way about you. And the brothers and sisters that's calling in and feeling that way, I feel the same way about y'all. The work that you're doing with those young men and over there doing that and putting them on a positive outlook, giving them a different outlook to where it doesn't have to be this. You decide who you are. I'm inspired by y'all, but to hear you say that shit back to me is like, damn, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
And I think you might have needed to hear this today. Just like the airy ass messages we get when we be watching your show. On point. But no, man, I want you to know that like there's been many a times I hadn't been able to really articulate the way things were moving to the crowd around me.
Mm-hmm.
And that would breed confusion or even anger because I'm in a position of leadership. And then you elocuted it.
Ooh.
Especially when it came to picking your spaces and watching who's around you, cutting people off, elevation, being vulnerable. Those are things I had to elocute that I didn't know how to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then that caused a reckoning in myself as a coach.
Damn, that's dope.
You know what I mean? So those are the type of things that I look for as a man. And yeah, it's hitting me as I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
Because this past month, I've had to fight my past self multiple times in business. I had to face him. I see him every day. Oh, I know this little nigga. That was me.
Yeah.
I know this nigga right here. That was me too.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, I did do some goofy shit like that, huh? Right? And those are things I'm experiencing now as a coach. But to hear it from a father as well, somebody chasing his dreams, somebody doing his thing, and that we look up to, it really gave me a chance to be like, well, damn, I ain't the only one. I ain't got to worry about it like I was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because we in this shit
so
together,
I just wanted to say,
and we live in the same life. We're just spiritual beings living this human existence, and we all are so related and so connected to each other that things that are on my mind and my heart the night before are connecting to people the next morning, because whatever the vibration is, whatever the energy is, and whatever the message is being said through me is what we all need to hear. Some of the shit I need to hear. Some of the shit is that I need to talk about because it's relevant in my life that night, that day, or this week. And hearing it and getting to talk to y'all about it and getting to see it resonate. And then we having these discussions and conversations that we could possibly take off of this AM Wake Up Show and take into our life, talk to our partners, our kids, or whatever, and ask these questions and talk like, hey, when was the last time this and that? It's for more than just us. Like, we could take this and move with it. Having these significant conversations of impact and having engagement. So without y'all, this don't happen. And that's why I said to ODM, somebody said that Rios think he's the bigger man. I don't think I'm bigger than nobody. The only person bigger than that is the program is God. We are all exactly the same.
It's God,
we just have different experiences, different exposures, different places that we're at in life. We're at a different phase, a different stage in life. But guess what? I was right there. Or I'm about to be right where you are. We are all going through the same stages in life. We may not have reached it yet. We may not have touched it yet. But I was there, or I'm going there. Let me listen and talk, because these are all situations that can be mine tomorrow.
Right. And you know what's the I think Dogface relate to this, the power of frequency. And I think that's why it's so big for them to keep us divided with negative shit. Because through watching your show, I met other people that are in the same frequency thinking that I was never met unless I would have hopped in the Discord.
Boom.
Or
go.
Made the comment or through the my tag in the you know what I mean, in the chat.
Let's go.
But also that's why they keep people separated, because they know if you collaborate, you elevate. And once you elevate, there ain't no stopping ascension, you know? So I think what you're doing is beautiful, man. As a coach, you created a social space for Black people, Latino people, Hispanic people, everybody. Hood niggas, turned up, non-affiliates, anybody can come and get your shit off, right?
This is the safe
space. That's how it's supposed to be.
Right. Where are our safe spaces
how it's supposed to be.
Where are our safe spaces?
Yeah,
Where can we talk about some shit that's real?
Right, and that's something, it's funny you say that because that's something I'm experiencing now as a coach. I'm dealing with now I'm at a point where I'm getting the spies and the saboteurs and the weirdos.
Yeah.
Right, and a question me and Todd are like, damn, where's a safe space for a professional black man?
Yeah. Right.
And we were just thinking like, damn.
Right.
Wow, there
and you
really
know what?
isn't a lot of safe space.
I was asking that same question, and you know what really fucked me up when I was like, nigga, you are that space. You are that space for them. You know what I mean? Like, Jumpy, that's what you are. If I can't find it, I'm going to create it.
Right.
Because that means there's a
what I
need
told
for
the
it.
boys, man. Yeah, and that's why I put my family name on it, because I got to stand on it.
Stand on it.
I got to. There ain't no way around it. Ain't no underneath it, you know? And, if you can't find it, man, you got to build it. And you got to find like-minded people to keep it going. And you also got to watch out for the Ashkenazis who be around.
Right. You got to watch out. Because they're going to
watch out.
When you're doing right, the struggle is going to be there. There's no progress without struggle. If they're not there, if you're not tired, you're not working hard enough. If you're not struggling, you're not working hard enough.
I think that's the part most niggas missed about centers, brother. You can't invite them in.
You can't invite them in. You can't invite them in.
You're going to come anyways. Can't give them access. They're going to be there. They're always there.
Because they have a different comfort level. They have a different, and this is for everybody, spirits, anything, people. They have a different level of comfort when you invite them in.
Right.
Because now they feel like I'm supposed to be here. They're not walking on eggshells now. They're not tiptoeing. They're not walking on eggshells like, oh, let me be cool. When you invite them in, there's a comfort level. When they force their way in, they are uncomfortable. Even though they're in, they are uncomfortable. Like, damn, I'm not even supposed to be in here right now. Like, shit, like I wiggle my way up in here. I'm a snake, and they gonna find out one day. But when you invite them in, they like, yeah, nigga, I made it. I'm up in here.
I made it. Joke's on you. You knew what I was when you invited me in, brother. You know? So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna let you get to your family. I'm going to hop out of here. Much love, Rios, man. And stay the path, man. You got it, G.
Absolutely. And let me know if there's any way that I could support anything you guys got going on. You know, I'm at every fight. Anything you guys got that I can be at, I'm there and I'm supporting y'all, man. Keep killing it. Keep the energy up.
I tell you what, we got one local coming up. I'll let you know. And when we get the announcement for Taco and Emmers, you'll be the first to know, man.
Let's go. I'm with it. I'm there, man. All support,
yes,
all love. Shout out to your family. Shout out to your crew. Or Chief Jumbie out here, man. All love, all the time. Blessings to you and your family. Continue to be great out there. Have a good one, brother.
Love and light, brother. Take it easy.
Love and light, baby. Let's go. All right, man. So that is it. That is the AM Wake Up Show. That went a little bit longer than we expected. I wasn't even going to go this morning, but this is why I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now. Shout out almost 4 hours. Shout out to y'all. All love, all the time. Let's continue to be great. Go out there, be a blessing for somebody else. Go look and keep your eyes open to anybody in need of help. Go be a blessing for somebody else. Go be productively positive and purposely positive in somebody else's life. Go out there, be great. The Ghetto Cafe, #1 chat in the whole wide world. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Y'all go out there, be great. It's all love, all the time. Love y'all, man.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.